Greetings, brothers and sisters, and a very warm welcome to you and yours. Thank you for staying up, those of you who would normally be sleeping, and those of you who are busy doing night chores. I am your brother, Majesty, and of course, I'm here with my studio engineer whose name is Jacob, giving you the impeccable truth as it has always been told by the executive elders, the mystics among the Moors, with an insight to help us see clearly through seemingly closed windows, and a clarity to walk without a shadow of a doubt right through seemingly closed doors. My dear family, it is important to note that you're listening to none other than the Supreme Sound, the Big 94, Radio Jamaica, the only logical reason for broadcasting. Tonight we pray you'll enjoy our show, whether you are feasting or fasting, so call in. Get a personal insight that is, of course, enlightening. Develop your insight with and through our radio institution. Hey, expand your mind. Take a quantum leap in time. It is true, too, that the views expressed right here on Radio Jamaica on our show, Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck, are not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. Our telephone lines for tonight are 876 926 2178, 876 926-8631 and 876-926-7615. Without any further ado, we'd like to hear from you. So here goes. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, how you do?
Pretty good.
Good. How can we help you?
Happy New Year to the Majesty.
Yeah, Happy New Year to you too and yours.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
You can get a name reading or a card reading is really up to you.
Right. So a card reading.
Okay. All right. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
1.
Come again.
7.
Hold on. Come again.
9.
Come again.
2.
Come again.
3 again.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
8.
That's it.
Yes.
So this is your first reading for the year?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Well, your first card right here is called Success, which means that success is on its way. Have you been balling for success?
Yes, sir.
It's on its way, man.
Thank you.
So, no, don't thank me, thank the powers that be.
Yes, man.
I'm only the messenger.
Right. Give thanks.
If you walk into a man workshop and you want to praise the hammer, look away, you have to praise the
maker.
Yeah.
Right. Yes, sir.
Yes. As Bounty Killer would say, he are the one, right?
Right.
Yes, man.
Thank you.
Your second card here now is called Delay, which means that there has been some delays. Let me tell you what happened now. You always wanted to conquer a certain amount of money to do a certain amount of things that necessary, that needed, right?
Yes.
But you find that it is 1 foot forward and 2 steps backward, right?
Right.
But there's a card called Delay, which means that the delay was very important.
Right.
In other words, you could get what you want and then don't want what you get.
Right.
In other words, you could have been a conqueror and then somebody take you down because you conquered.
Right.
Which would be better if you didn't conquer.
Thank you.
You get it now?
Yes, sir.
So the delay has been good, even though it don't smell good.
Right.
Remember, we're all angels who were given an earth experience visa right?
Right.
By the elders to come here to sit various tests. Now, every day is a test.
Right.
Now, if you pass that test, no problem in getting new tests.
Right.
If you fail that test, really, but then you get the same test in another way
Thank you.
until you know. But when there's no more test, then you're dead, you know.
All right.
So if it's not one thing, it's another.
Yes, sir.
So the delay is good, even though it don't feel right.
Right.
Even though when you look wrong, it don't look like certain other guys get a delay. Why you, right?
Right.
But them get a delay too in some other area.
Yeah, most.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Then there's a tower. You ever been married?
Yes.
But there's a divorce card. You ever got divorced?
Yes.
What happened?
The lady, she wasn't keeping the part for her part of the bargain, you know?
Really?
Yes.
Maybe she be saying the same thing about you?
Well,
Let me. When was her birth date? Do you
March.
remember?
March.
March what?
I don't remember what day of March.
So you don't remember what year she born either?
Remember again.
So when is your birth date?
January
January what?
15th.
15 is a favorable number for getting money, you know. That means some money owed to you, you know.
Oh, yes.
15 is money.
Okay.
Yes, man, 15 is a favorable number for getting money and favors from others.
Okay.
It make you an excellent public speaker, man.
Thank you.
One who holds the attention of others. It's a number of magic and strong mystery.
Wow.
But there's certain amount of test to it.
Yes.
But here's the weirdest thing now. In the tarot cards, 15 is a number for the devil, you know.
Wow.
But in reality, 15 is a number for money.
Okay.
That's why there's a big connection between the love of money and, you know, the
root of all evil.
yeah, them kind of way.
Yes.
But it is not that money is the root of all evil, but the excess love of excess money.
Yes.
You know?
Right.
Because a fair and just amount of money for a fair and just cause is all righteous, you know.
That's right.
Yeah.
Right. It's when you want to stockpile it to the roof, and when you pass the roof, now I have to go lick off the roof to carry it higher again.
Bridge, and then the rain come now, wet you can look off the roof.
Thank you.
And then some man come and rob you and kill you because them stay from with them yard, look over your roof and see the whole heap of money.
Yeah, too much.
What a
man.
thing, man.
Blessed, my lord. You're talking good.
What a same thing.
Yeah.
You have another card here now called Dominion.
Right.
Now, at some point you will find that you're going to be able to eat your pie and have it too. So, things will get good, right?
Thank you.
In other words, you will be making money from two different sources.
True.
So you can't fail.
True.
You got children?
Yes, man.
In your bloodline, there will be twins, though.
Okay.
If it's not grandchildren, it's great-grand, but twins will come. Will start
Okay.
coming soon.
Right.
Then there's a card here now called Valor. Valor shows that at some points you've been under attack, you know.
Okay.
Spiritual attack, but you stand so firm because of integrity and knowing exactly what you want, that the negative force wasn't really able to penetrate you like you think, you know.
Right.
Because things happen, but worse could have happened. Put it that way.
Right.
But it couldn't have happened because of the way you are.
You know, you're perfect right, you know. I just say I'm under attack, you know, and I fight it off and fight it down and cramp it.
You paralyze it.
Yeah, paralyze it.
Then you have a card called Strength. You have daughters?
Yes.
How many daughters you have?
One.
Well, how you get along with her?
Very good.
Because strength means that she will be a great source of strength in your life as you grow older.
Yes, great. What you're saying to me, you know, doctor, you're talking truth. Everything you're saying
a final card here now called Oppression. Now, if forces had got the better of you, you would have get locked up, you know.
Okay.
But because you have a good hold of your temper,
Yes.
You were able to sidestep violence in all forms.
All farm. Very true.
And therefore, no negative force actually failed its onslaught on you. So
Right.
you pass several tests, even if you didn't pass all. You passed the most important ones, you know.
Man, me talk everything you say truth, man.
Yeah.
That's why me say, me know so where you talk and me know the works of you very good because what you're saying is I step past them when them come upon me and want to do this and want to do that. I step past them because, look now, if Vice Cartel did step past them thing where you're talking now, you would have out here with what I do, what I do. But it make the evil suck him in just through stupidness.
Well, put it this way, right?
Right,
Mistakes don't really happen.
right.
The thing is that everything that happened, right,
Yes.
was still meant to be, you know.
Oh, the powerful talk again. Doc.
Put it this way,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
If he cut down somebody's tree, right?
Right,
It only mean in my mind that somebody cut down his tree in the past lifetime,
right,
and therefore no, the test for him was to be or not to be, to cut down this person's tree or not to, right?
right.
You understand?
Yes, man, yes.
In other words, then there is a certain level where he's an innocent player,
Yes,
regardless of what him do,
right,
based on what was done to him in his past lifetime, you know.
right.
In other
right.
words, you don't really have someone who is totally innocent or totally guilty. Not absolutely, absolutely.
True, true.
In other words, let's say a man raped a girl.
Right,
Then the girl who got raped was once a man that raped a girl.
right.
And then the girl that she, who was a he, raped, was this one that raped him back? No.
Okay.
So who's really guilty and who's really innocent?
May I tell you, man, powerful talk.
You get
powerful
it?
Talk.
So
yes,
so the correctional service is there to place people under bars, but the real correction happens in the mind,
in the mind.
right?
Yes, yes.
Because
yes,
you'll be shocked to know that there's an angel, you know,
yes,
within cartel, you know.
yes.
He's
yes.
listen, let me do this. He is the most influential dancehall man that ever was, you know.
Yes, yes, yes.
Right? In other words,
Yeah.
he's a very great player.
Yes.
He may have made some blunders in his leadership,
Mm-hmm.
right?
Right.
But I can assure you that one day he'll hit the road again,
Yes.
right?
More.
And he have so much to teach because he can be part of the solution
Right.
to society's problem in the future because the man headspace is vast based
Yes,
on
yes.
based on how we know him stay.
Yes.
You get it?
Yeah, but this man.
We may not always agree with what him going through, but who are we to judge?
You're a doctor of
We
psychology.
we don't know what we have done in our past lifetime to make us so to make things easy for we now, you know.
You're a doctor
And we don't
of
know what
psychology, you know.
we don't know what was done to him
Right.
to make it appear
Right.
like he did what he did, and we may be shocked one day to find that he didn't do it. Can't believe that he didn't do it when he didn't. In other words, even though you say a man get condemned or whatever, right?
Yeah.
In our hearts, right?
Mm-hmm.
We ought not to condemn a man based on the reality that we don't know the highest plausible truth
Right.
of any case at all.
True.
We don't even know the truth of our own case, to Ratted.
That right. See that? Yes,
Right?
man. Yes, man.
We don't know.
No. You know, Doc, when I say to you now, when I point to you now,
Yeah.
we have divert now, gone to another level now, sharply, quick. You were talking about the star people and that coming to hurt now,
Mhm.
and I invade hurt, and I wouldn't say invade. I come and look what go on hurt us, because them they all over the world, but
Yes.
them I see visit America, and I what do you call it now? Go up on the farm and I take parts of cow and all them something there.
Oh, you mean aliens?
Yeah, the alien, them man, yeah, man.
Oh yeah, but listen carefully now. There's more questions than answers, you know.
True.
Right?
Yes, no.
See, we were taught that Earth is the center of the universe and blah blah. Earth is just another planet.
Just another planet.
There
my
are billions of planets, trillions of planets, and some will naturally be inhabited with people.
Lord. Yes.
And naturally we can call them aliens. But right here on Earth, you know, a Jamaican is the alien if you reach Russia.
All right.
And a Russian is the alien if you reach Jamaica.
I wonder if Jamaica, the world, I listen to you,
Right?
man.
And then no, you have men who live in different planets
Yes.
who come here and can't believe how backward and stupid we are.
Yes.
We got man in this planet that make nuclear bombs that can blow up and destroy everybody. And sometimes, you know, there were times when aliens came here and blocked them from using these nuclear weapons.
Thank you, doctor. Thank you. Talk to them. Tell them,
Right?
doctor.
But
yes.
then you can't tell a religious-minded person certain thing because them don't believe already that just this little handful of people on earth is who exists.
We are not alone.
Not only that, we don't even know the truth of who the gods are.
All right.
So we narrow down everything to there's one God, right?
Yes.
But we still don't know the truth.
All right.
There's still a man that's a liar that teach you that there's one God, you know.
All right.
Right? A man that
Yes.
don't know nothing about God tell me that there's only one God.
That's right,
But yeah, we can admit that there's only one. But what about the goddess?
Yes.
And nobody don't want to talk about that neither.
All right.
So the ones that women don't have no headquarters. So there's a lot more. There's more questions than answers. What we need to do now is live as uprightly as we can.
Yes.
Make sure that we have a proper pattern of thought.
Yes.
Make sure that we point fingers at no one, knowing that admitting that we really don't know the truth.
Doctor, may I tell you, sir, God send you to Jamaica
Yeah.
to come teach with this, you know, man. May I teach you and may I tell you, sir, when me listen to you and listen to your works, you know, you're high.
My brethren,
You're high. And
listen
that's the works you
carefully.
do.
Listen carefully. Listen carefully. There's only one thing I can add to that.
Yeah.
If I was as properly learned as you may think, right?
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't be here. So
Uh-huh.
I'm just another student
Thank
of
you.
life, learning.
Yes.
And
learning and teaching.
I'm a
yes.
teacher who's
Yeah.
learning from my students.
All right.
Because my
thank-
students are my teachers.
Yes, sir. Each one teach one. Yes,
Right?
man. Yes, man.
You
Because the
understand?
food, you can get something from the out of the food.
Right. The
Yes.
most important thing that I have learned on earth is self-control. Self-control is the highest power that I know. I don't know
Wow.
no power higher than self-control.
All right.
Right?
And when you
Out
have
of controlling myself, I have reaped great benefits, right?
yes,
Great dividends just by self-control.
All right. Yes.
You have
yes.
another man who find himself in hellfire because him lose self-control.
Always
You have man on death row because him lose
do self-control.
self-control.
Yes.
But in reality, self-control is the key,
the key.
right?
The key.
And before we even talk about addressing the God situation, we need to know the human situation,
Yes.
what it's really about, the fact that there's 12 of us
Yes.
with 12 different wisdoms,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
And then now we got forge away now to try and get along, be tolerant, and be understanding to those who seems to don't have no understanding.
Right.
It's not so simple, right?
Yes,
and then now, we have to also be respectful to religious believers who believe that what they believe is what they know,
Yes.
which is really ridiculous.
right.
Because you don't know nothing that you believe.
Mm-hmm.
You can't tell them that. But at the same very time, there's a lot we can learn a lot from them,
Thank you.
right?
Yes, sir. Yes.
But what
sir.
is most important is that we get along.
Yes.
You know?
So, Doc, listen to this part I know what the Bible, Revelation 5 say. There was no man in heaven, neither on earth, neither under the earth, was worthy to open the book to loose the seals thereof. So we have said to ourselves, say, people live under the earth too. They believe that too, a city under the too.
I have been told that, right?
Yes.
But we don't know when we'll ever really have tangible proof of that, because there's certain things that been separated from certain peoples, right?
Yes, yes.
Just like mermaids
Yeah,
are
right.
separated from the average. The average person will never know that mermaids exist,
Yes.
right?
Yes.
Them like in a kind of there's a shield that block us from being united with seeing these kind of things, right?
Yes, yes.
And
yes,
then
yes.
now people will never know that God actually exists, because God don't really want man to be sure, because he want to give man free will.
Yes.
So if man's sure that without a shadow of a doubt that God exists, then man will stop doing a lot of things, and he want to go and do it.
Okay.
So you can see how them stay.
Yes, sir. Yes,
That is
sir.
why God allow slavery, him allowed all kind of things, so that nobody can be sure that him exists,
Okay.
You get it?
Yes, sir.
Because once we get sure that him exists, we can start to behave ourselves.
Ah,
But we
right.
behave ourselves because we're afraid of daddy. So daddy
Yes.
just hide behind a cloud.
Yes.
Don't let me be sure that him exists.
Yes.
So who want to doubt his power, who want to doubt his presence, doubt it. It's up
Yes.
to them, because it's all part of a universal test.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes.
So my brethren, we can't talk no longer. You take care of yourself,
Look,
all right?
one love, my family. Blessed Lord.
And remember,
Yes.
none of us are in any position to point at no other entity or person to say, we know and you do not. You know what I mean?
Thank you, Doctor.
Because we are
Thank
all
you.
students. That means that technically we are all done.
Yes, you are,
Right?
you are the doctor of psychology.
Yes, King.
Thank you.
Take care.
Blessed Lord. Thank you.
Blessed. It's now 12:23 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. Let's check line 2. Remember, we have said you can call us at 876-926-2178. 876-926-8631. And now we add, you can also get us at 876-926-7615. Let's go to line 2. Greetings. Good night.
Greetings.
Greetings. How you do?
Good enough.
Excellent. How can we help you?
Yeah, man. I just want to read it.
Yeah, but what kind? You can get a name reading or card reading.
Can't read it.
But let's do it. Call any number in a range of 1 to 10.
7,
7. Hold on. Come again.
5,
Come again.
3,
Come again.
2,
Come again.
8,
Come again.
1,
Come again.
4.
There you go. When is your birthday?
June the 5th,
June 5th. In what year?
69.
69?
Yeah.
Okay. So you are a Jabari person? Okay.
Again?
Jabari. In the African world, we call you Jabari. When the book of Jabari hit the street, make sure you grab the book of Jabari so that you can study yourself, know yourself, right? In China, they'll call you a rooster. They say you're born the year of the rooster, right? The most misunderstood people is the Jabari people, because few people really understand you, You understand?
Yeah.
The Jabari person is really, they usually excel as financial control. They're the greatest financial controllers in the world, right? But them kind of moody, them kind of cross on a level, So sometimes even your very own children can take you,
Yeah.
because of a principle that is deep and sometimes quite reprimanding. Your first card here is unity. You have any children?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you and them get along well?
Yes. Actually, yeah.
Huh?
Yes, man.
Okay. Have you been married?
No.
Well, unity, how old you are now?
54 going 55.
Well, you're still a young man, You only did half a century. But unity suggests that at some point you will be married. So we don't catch you, don't pass you, okay?
Okay.
You have another card here now called Endeavors, suggesting that you're going to get some things done. You finish your house,
Not really, partially.
but you don't finish it, right?
No.
You've been working on it for many years.
Yeah, man.
You're going to finish it, man.
Yeah.
Yes. You have another card called the Lovers. You have a lover right now.
Yeah, man.
How you and her get along?
Fairly good.
Fairly. When is her birthday? Do you know?
March
March what?
19.
19. 19 and 5 is what? 24? And 24 is a very good number for, love life. Very good. When is her birthday?
Hmm?
When is her birth year?
74.
74.
Yeah.
No, you're two very different people, Okay?
Mm-hmm.
She's a Chike person. She born the year of the tiger. So sometimes she will have her own way, So you're gonna have to give and take. How long you been together?
Over 10 years.
Oh, but if you can make it for 10 years, you can almost make it forever, man. So you must have been very tolerant. Both of you must have been very tolerant with each other because you operate on two different wisdoms. There's another card here so now called conflict, and the conflict card come upside down, which means that you have avoided a lot of conflict in between, right?
Mm-hmm.
So you've done quite well, man. You're steering the ship well, right?
Yeah.
So I'll say that you use a what you call a fairly humble Jabari,
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a card here now called Dominion, which means that you're gonna be conquering from two different ends. You're gonna do better financially from two different sources. But there's a card called Despair. How's your eyes, man?
It's a bit dark.
Dark?
Mm,
Always dark?
not always sometimes.
But it goes and come, right?
Yes.
You went to an eye doctor and get it checked?
Never.
Huh?
No.
So
Yes,
let me see if I get this thing
one
right.
time, one time.
And what
No.
did doctor what him say?
Seven, 8 glasses. Basically, that him say.
Really?
Mm.
But that was a long time ago?
Yeah, man, one time.
But about 7 years ago?
Probably more than that.
There you go. Now you need to go back. Because you never get the glasses, right?
Yes, me they get it, but they get miss out.
No, man, you need to go back, man. You need to go change your glasses, okay?
Yeah.
This card shows that you have an eye problem that needs to be addressed.
Yeah.
Don't wait till things get worse, all right?
Yeah.
Please. And you have another card here now called loss, which means that either you lost a family member or you may lose someone in the family. You can't do nothing about that. You just have to give thanks that it may well be an old person whose time has come,
Yeah.
Yeah. So what worries you most right now? What bothers you most?
Most of the thing that bother me is like to get me house finished and thing, financial.
Yeah, that's what came up first, But you're gonna get that done. The powers that be say you're gonna get that done, and that is the highest plausible truth. It's gonna happen.
Yeah.
All right.
It's back.
What don't happen in 10, 20 years, sometimes happen in 1 month,
True.
So at some point you'll start get some more material and things will work out. Just take it easy, okay?
It's back, thanks.
And, stay within the bounds of understanding with your queen and children and go through. If you stay so long with her, you can stay for much, much longer because you're two people who don't normally bond together well.
Yeah.
So she must be very understanding and you as well. Okay?
Yes, Doc.
So it's a good thing.
Yes, man.
Anything about her that you don't understand?
Not much, Yet, I think me understand most of all.
Excellent. Excellent.
Mm.
So remember, just don't raise your voice and get very angry because it would upset the whole balance. Okay?
Yes, sir.
If you peak, she may make the mistake to peak as well, and it
Okay.
would create chaos.
Okay.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
So I think you found quite a good woman. You take care of her. Okay?
Yes, sir. Thanks.
Yeah. Take it easy.
Yes, thank you, Doc.
Bless. Remember that your two birthdays add to 24. Let me tell you what 24 have to say. Hold on. 19 and 5, right?
Yes.
Let me see what 24 have to say because a number carry a curse or a blessing.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I show 24 is a blessing. Here's what it says 24. People under this number will win friendships among the rich and powerful. You will succeed famously in love and sex. Right?
Yes.
So don't tell me that you're not going on good,
Yes.
Don't tell me that you never had to call in the bed repair man, Here it says now. People under this number will win friendships among the rich and powerful. You will succeed famously in love and sex. Your sex partner or mate will do much for you, help you get somewhere in life, and influential people will come into your life to rescue you from hardship. And that is a prophecy that go for the two of you together. It's sweet. Take care of her, okay?
Thank you, Doc.
Bless it.
Thanks.
Yeah, every now and then we come across people who losing their vision, and all they really need is certain vitamins. Most people don't buy vitamins, but it's a good thing to eat the right way. But sometimes it's also good to buy a little dose of vitamins. But which vitamins? We don't know much about vitamins. Well, certain vitamin give powerful protection against heart disease, cancer, infection, and vision loss. It's as close to your grocery store's produce department. A generous helping of deep orange or dark green vegetables and fruits every other day provides high levels of vitamin A and beta carotene, two important weapons in your anti-aging arsenal. If you age at a certain speed, you're going to have some serious problems with your eyes. So you need to identify some vitamins. One vitamin I like to speak about at this time is vitamin A. They say, people believe that if a little vitamin A is good for you, then a lot must be better. But that is not the truth. Your body must have this fat-soluble vitamin for a host of critical functions. Vitamin A plays an important role in vision, fighting infection and bacteria, maintaining your skin and body linings, bone and body growth, reproduction, and normal cell development. Several foods such as liver, sweet potatoes, and carrots are extraordinarily rich in vitamin A. Its plant source, beta-carotene, is one of a group of acknowledged antioxidants that fight heart disease, cancer, memory loss, rheumatoid arthritis, respiratory distress syndrome, liver disease, age-related eye disease, Parkinson's disease, and complications of diabetes. But studies have shown this essential vitamin can be harmful and in rare cases fatal too in large doses. In recent studies, megadose supplements of vitamin A did nothing to help prevent heart disease and might even have caused cancer. Large doses increase the risk of lung cancer in smokers and those exposed to asbestos, so much so that the National Cancer Institute shut down a vitamin A beta-carotene supplementation study almost 2 years early. because a troubling number of the participants had died. The study's authors said that they could not support taking supplemental beta carotene or vitamin A, especially for those at high risk for lung cancer. But they did recommend eating fruits and vegetables as sources of these important nutrients. So you can't just run out and go and buy up these vitamins and swallow them. You need to get them in the right way that Almighty God and Mother Nature send them. That's within fruits and greens. That don't mean you can't go to a pharmacy and buy some, but don't overdo it. A picture, if you will, a city under siege. The bombardment is constant, and it seems that at any moment the invaders will rush in and destroy everything the city's residents have spent a lifetime building and nurturing. The only hope is the tireless warriors protecting the city walls. If it sounds a bit dramatic, it's actually a fairly accurate metaphor for a battle that researchers believe takes place every day in your body. Fortunately, the body has at its disposal a large, highly skilled defense force known collectively as antioxidants. One of the battalions in the force of free radical fighters is the carotenoids, which occurs naturally in such foods as broccoli, cantaloupe, and spinach. Beta-carotene is among the fiercest carotenoids. Working together, beta-carotene and vitamin A boost immunity to form a protective shield against free radicals and the diseases they cause. Beta-carotene is particularly good at quenching a type of free radical called singlet oxygen. Needless to say, it's important to keep your troops reinforced. But like many people, you may not get as much as you need of either of these frontline fighters. They might not have understood the reason, but ancient Egyptians saw the results of treating vision problems with vitamin A. For night blindness and other eye disorders, Egyptian doctors prescribed eating liver or applying juice squeeze from cooked liver to the eyes. Nowhere is the need for vitamin A more dramatically displayed than in our vision. 500,000 children worldwide go blind every year because they don't get enough vitamin A. This deficiency also contributes to age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. Want to know why your eyes can't do without vitamin A? Well, the vitamin is actually in your light-sensitive eye pigments. When light hits your retina, it bleaches the pigment. The vitamin A breaks away from the pigment. That sends a signal to your brain's optic center, registering the sensation of sight. The vitamin then reconnects with the pigment. This process occurs continually when your eyes are open. Naturally, a little bit of vitamin A is destroyed every time it happens, so your blood has to deliver a fresh supply. Do you have trouble seeing at night? It's called night blindness, when a bright flash of light temporarily blinds you. It's one of the first symptoms of vitamin A deficiency. When the light bleaches your retina, there's a lag before the signal hits your brain. For several seconds, you can't see a thing. Without vitamin A, a protein called keratin can build up and cloud your cornea, the clear lens that covers the retina. Keratin is what makes your hair and fingernails tough. This can lead to a drying of the cornea called xerosis. Then, if you continue to lack vitamin A, the protein can thicken and cause permanent blindness. For us Westerners, with healthy diets, cloudy corneas usually mean cataracts. Beta carotene may help with those too. Experts think free radicals damage your eyes and cause cataracts. In a 15-year study in Finland, people who took in the fewest antioxidant vitamins, including beta carotene, were 3 times more likely to develop cataracts than people with vitamin-rich diets. In the US study, the cataract rate was 5 times higher for people who didn't get enough vitamins. Let's talk about macular degeneration though. An uncommon genetic eye disorder that leads to blindness. Sorsby's fundus dystrophy can be successfully treated with high doses of vitamin A. That have some researchers suggesting that vitamin A treatment might benefit victims of macular degeneration. Macular degeneration is the leading cause of blindness for people over 50 in the Western world, and it's similar in many ways to Sorsby's disorder. The cornea isn't the only protective covering in the body that needs vitamin A to function properly. Without vitamin A, that active protein keratin can also build up on your skin and all your internal linings, drying and hardening the surfaces. They begin to crack, making them susceptible to infection. The master gland of the immune system, the thymus, also gets a boost from vitamin A. In a trial in Indonesia, preschool children receive 1 megadose of vitamin A 2 weeks before getting a tetanus vaccination. 3 weeks after the shot, the children given the vitamin A supplement had a sufficiently higher level of protection than children taking a placebo. You know, a placebo is, like probably little water in the thing. There's no drug in it. Another study noted that half the children who get measles in American cities, have a vitamin A deficiency. The worse the deficiency, the more severe the measles. This study's researchers recommended giving vitamin A supplements to everyone hospitalized with measles. However, too much vitamin A may be as bad as too little. In a study in northern Haiti, where vitamin A deficiency is chronic, children took megadoses every 4 months to see if the supplements affected diarrhea and respiratory disease. They did, but not in the way expected. Children taking the megadoses tended to get worse. The researchers concluded that you can harm your immune system response both by taking too much vitamin A and by taking too little. While many experts take a dim view of supplementing your diet with vitamin A and beta carotene, it's a well-known fact that a diet high in fruits and vegetables, especially when they're eaten raw, gives you a hedge against several kinds of cancer. In fact, we could bore you to tears by discussing the number of studies proving the cancer-fighting powers of vitamin A and beta carotene. Let's just say an incredible amount of research has shown that lacking these powerful nutrients can put you at risk for cancer of the lungs, breast, uterus, prostate, stomach, mouth, esophagus, head and neck, as well as leukemia, which is cancer of the blood. One study even suggested that vitamin A and beta carotene, along with vitamins E and C, may reverse some types of cancer cells to a normal state. Other experiments showed a reversal too. Leukemia cells treated with retinoic acid, an active form of vitamin A, stop dividing and develop the characteristics of mature white blood cells. Clinical studies showed that certain leukemia patients went into remission after treatment with retinoic acid. A California study of adults with chronic leukemia showed that those who took high doses of vitamin A along with their chemotherapy treatments live much longer. Of course, no one with leukemia should go out and buy vitamin A supplements. Talk with your doctor about these studies to see if retinoic acid is an option for you. Eating foods rich in beta carotene may be a powerful weapon in the fight against heart disease. That's because beta carotene is an efficient scavenger of free radicals. Free radicals can turn LDL cholesterol molecules into fatty cells that damage and clog arteries. In one study, a large group of male doctors with heart trouble took 50 milligrams of beta carotene every other day, compared with men who took nothing. They had almost half the number of heart attacks and strokes. It did take 2 years of taking supplements before they saw any positive results. A study of nearly 1,300 elderly Massachusetts residents had similar results, as did the Nurses' Health Study with a similar dosage. Women who ate more than 15 to 20 milligrams of beta carotene a day had a 40% lower risk of stroke and a 22% lower risk of heart attack, as compared with women who ate less than 6 milligrams a day. It may be particularly important for smokers to eat a diet rich in beta carotene. In a study of men who suffered heart attacks, smokers who had only small amounts of carotenoids in their bloodstreams were at much greater risk for heart problems than smokers with above average amounts. You may be more concerned about losing your memory and your mental faculties than you are about your physical health. Recent research shows that eating a diet with even a modest amount of beta carotene may help keep your brain powered up. In a Dutch study of more than 5,100 people ages 55 to 95, barely 1 milligram a day of beta carotene made a tremendous difference in brain power. People who took less than 0.9 milligrams per day were almost twice as likely to have memory loss, disorientation, and difficulty solving problems as those who ate 2.1 milligrams a day or more. The effect of human growth hormone on aging is big news in certain circles. So you may be interested in this study. Researchers in France look at slowly growing children with delayed bone age. These children secreted low levels of growth hormone, which you only produce during deep sleep, and their diets were significantly low in vitamin A and beta carotene. The children took vitamin A supplements for 3 months, and for 9 out of 12 children, their growth hormone levels increased between 28% and 219%. In fruits and vegetables, vitamin A exists in a form called a precursor or a provitamin. These provitamins for vitamin A are called carotenoids, and there are about 600 different kinds. Only 10 or so can convert to vitamin A in the body. The best of the bunch is the antioxidant giant beta carotene. Your body needs both vitamin A and beta carotene. Your body contains 3 active forms of vitamin A. One is retinol. It's stored in the liver and converted into the other 2 forms. Retinol and retinoic acid is needed. You can get these active forms straight from animal sources, meats, and dairy products. The amount of vitamin A you need varies depending on your weight, age, and sex. A man over 50 needs a daily average of about 900 RAE, retinol activity equivalents, and a woman over 50 needs about 700 RAE. On supplement bottles, you may see vitamin A amounts expressed in IU's, international units. The recommended dietary allowance, RDA, for a man is approximately 3,000 IU, and for a woman approximately 2,300 IU. Since vitamin A is stored in the body, though, this RDA is truly an average. You don't have to get the vitamin on a daily basis. It's virtually impossible to get too much vitamin A from your diet unless you're a liver fanatic, like if you eat a whole heap of liver. Animals store much of their vitamin A in that vital organ, so you have to be careful not to eat too much of it. In fact, Arctic explorers exclude polar bear livers from their diets because the bears eat whole fish whose livers also contain large amounts of vitamin A. So if a sizzling plate full of liver and onions is your idea of heaven, try to limit yourself to a weekly treat. If you eat too much beta carotene, your skin color will turn a rather unsettling bright yellow. That's because beta carotene is an orange pigment in plants. It won't harm you, but it is a signal to cut back on your carrots and cantaloupes. Although vitamin A has an RDA, beta carotene does not. The average daily National Cancer Institute and USDA menu for healthy eating contains 5.2 to 6 milligrams of beta carotene. Most Americans eat about 1.5 mg a day. That means you need a pile more fruits and vegetables in your shopping cart. A good guideline is to choose deep orange or dark green fruits and vegetables like winter squash, cantaloupe, spinach, broccoli, sweet potatoes, carrots, pumpkin, and apricots. Try to eat them at least every other day to get a healthy level of beta carotene and vitamin A. Liver, cheese, butter, cream, eggs, and fortified milk also are good sources. But do you need supplements? With the serious risks associated with vitamin A overdose, vomiting, headaches, itching, joint pain, severe liver damage, among others, the medical community almost unanimously recommends against vitamin A supplements, and certainly not any in excess of the RDA. In one case, a woman taking 25,000 IU of vitamin A per day, more than 10 times the RDA, experienced hair loss, dry mucous membranes at the lips, and symptoms of depression. 2 months after stopping the supplements, her symptoms improved. Another documented case was of a woman who took 5,000 IU a day of vitamin A, the amount typically found in a multivitamin. For 10 years, she was diagnosed with liver disease. When she stopped taking the supplement, her condition cleared up. If you use multivitamins or other supplements, read the labels carefully to determine how much vitamin A is present. Experts caution against taking supplements that provide more than the RDA of vitamin A. In 1989, study suggested those over age 60 who take vitamin A supplements may be at an increased risk for vitamin A overload. These researchers recommended lowering the vitamin A RDA for the elderly because of the danger of spontaneous absorption and birth defects. Pregnant and nursing mothers should not take vitamin A supplements at all. Foods rich in vitamin A are cooked carrots, baked sweet potato, raw carrots, cooked spinach, pumpkin, sweet red pepper, mangoes. Yeah. The big question is, at this psychological moment, what tribe are you? You know, before slavery, any man meeting another man or any woman meeting another woman anywhere on the African continent will ask the question, what tribe are you from? And the answer will be forthcoming right there. You know, right now, these same Africans meet each other around the world. And in most cases, if one asks, what tribe are you from? The other one really couldn't answer because that knowledge, the tribal knowledge of who we are, been snatched from us most disrespectfully. Now put it this way. If they call you Aries, remember you're not Aryan. Aryans are European people. So you can't be Aries. But if they call you Aries, let them know You are Ashanti. Straight up. If they call you Taurus, let them know you are Mandingo. If them call you Gemini, let them know that you are from the Yoruba tribe. If they call you Cancer, don't worry about that. Put that in the garbage. You are Fulani. If they call you Leo, let them know you are a lion because you are from the tribe of Judah. If they call you Virgo, it is important to note that you are Igbo. If they call you Libra, don't worry about that. You are from the tribe of Wolof. If they call you Scorpio, let them know you are Maasai. If they call you Sagittarius, it is important to let them know you are Kikuyu. If they call you Capricorn, well, you are Bole. If they call you Aquarius, let them know you are Shona. And if them feisty enough to call you Pisces, you ain't no fish. You are Zulu. Now, Ashanti comes out of Ghana. Mandingo comes out of many different countries in Africa. Many. Mandingo is the biggest tribe. These are tribes that they stole us from. Yoruba comes out of Nigeria. Fulani comes out of Kenya. Judah is the star tribe of Ethiopia. Haile Selassie was a lion of the tribe of Judah. So Judah is a rather spiritual tribe. Igbo comes out of Nigeria. Wolof comes out of Senegal. Maasai comes out of Kenya. Kikuyu is also out of Kenya. Bole is out of Ghana. Shona is out of Zimbabwe. And Zulu is out of South Africa. This is beautiful, beautiful Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with Jacob at the musical control. But hold on. Let's hear what our guests have to say. Greetings.
Hello?
Good night, good night. How you do?
I'm not too bad.
You're not so bad?
Yes.
So are you bad?
No, I'm good.
You're good. So if you're
Yeah.
good, don't use the word bad, okay?
Okay. Happy New Year to you.
Bless you, bless you. But remember, bad cannot explain good, all right?
Yes.
Yeah. So how can we help?
Can I get a card reading,
Of
please?
course you can. That's the whole idea. Let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
9.
Hold on. 9. Come again.
7.
Come again.
5.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
1.
Come again.
3.
That's it. So here goes. When is your birthday?
The 29th of November, 1972.
1972?
Yes.
Okay, if you're born 1972, you are an Abasi person, okay?
Yes.
The Abasi women are number one when it comes to nursing and taking care of old people, you know, and taking
Yeah.
care of little children.
Yes.
Seriously, you ever thought of doing work like that?
That's what I do.
Really?
Yes.
Like right now?
Yes.
You taking care of an old person?
Baby.
Baby,
Yes.
you ever took care of old people too?
No, never. Only baby.
Yeah, because Abasi women, them either, you always find them taking care of babies or old people.
Yes.
That's actually what you're born to do. See, there are
Oh.
12 types of people, and each type actually born to perform different skills, right?
Yes.
So your type normally travel to other countries and we're doing that.
Okay.
Working at children's homes, old people's homes. That's what they do. Seriously. Okay?
Yes. Yes.
Now, because you're a Basi, your prayer time is midnight, like between 11 o'clock in the night and 1 o'clock in the night.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
And your direction of power is north. So it's important that you face the north while praying at midnight. And trust me, anything you pray for, you can get if you practice that.
Yes.
Now, that is prayer technology that is not taught in religious circles, because most religions, or all religions actually, they don't really want nothing to do with astrology, right?
Okay.
Which is
Yeah.
kind of weird, because 3 astrologers actually saved the Savior,
Okay.
you know, and most of them don't even know the name of those 3 astrologers. They call them wise men, right?
Yes.
Those
Yes.
name of those 3 men, you know the name of the 3 wise men that saved Christ?
No.
It was Caspar, Melchior, and Belteshazzar, 3 known excellent astrologers, right?
Okay.
And they all met in Bethlehem in Judea, and they saved him from being slaughtered by King Herod, okay?
Yes. Yes.
King Herod did not have a choice, because King Herod's own astrologers had told him that a child would be born who will set up a government that will block his seed from becoming rulers.
Yeah.
So by the time Christ grew up, all the people who would have been his ministers, they were slaughtered as babies. So he couldn't go political again.
Okay.
So he went spiritual, because there's always a plan B.
Yeah.
So what he did, he met some fishermen along the way, and he said, look, you know, I'll make you fishers of men if you follow me. So he went on the spiritual route rather than the political route, and still did very well for himself, right?
Okay. Yes.
You say when one door is closed, a window opens, right? And he took that
Right.
window, you know?
Yes.
But
yes.
but he really came on earth to do a political work.
Okay.
But King Herod men were sharp, very sharp
Yeah.
astrologers. Ain't not no star shine no light from Bethlehem. Look, that would be a big fool sellout. First of all, if a star shine from the sky onto one place, trust me, everybody around there, them are go dead. They will burn them, swinge them up, right?
Okay.
And Herod would know exactly where the action is and send his men, right?
Right.
So I don't know why them write all this foolishness. But anyway, your first card right here is called delay, which means that there has been some delays in your life. Things that you know you should get, but no, you don't get it yet. Don't worry. What don't catch you, don't pass you yet. Okay?
Okay.
Hold on. It's going to come. You have a husband?
No.
You have a man?
No.
Well, don't worry. How old you are now?
51.
Listen to me, man. He will appear. Okay?
Okay.
They say when the student is ready, the teacher will appear.
Okay.
He will appear. Do you have a son?
Grandson.
How you and him get along?
Good.
Okay. But there's
He's just 8 months.
you must get along, because him don't have no talk yet. But anyway, he's the prince of construction. He's going to be a great architect, building big buildings and all that. Okay?
Okay.
That's who and what he is.
Yes.
There's another card here now called gain, which means that you can't lose, you know.
Yes.
So stop worrying. You worry a lot?
Yes.
What do you worry about most of the time?
Sometimes when things not going my way.
But things don't go nobody's way. You think things going God's way? No, God made Adam and Eve. Make him look down here now. Who him see? Alan and Steve. He's like, really? That really? You understand?
Yes.
That is not going his way. Neither him just easy, him just cool.
Okay.
So we got to follow his example, right?
Right.
Yeah. Make him look down and see who him see and what him see, who doing what with who. He say, well, really? Anyway, there's a king here. He's the king of conception. So you're going to meet a very nice man, a man with very clear concepts, who is not like the kind of rare men that you've seen before.
Okay.
And he will be the one, okay?
Okay.
And it's going to be great rejoicing. And there's how old is your daughter?
I have 2 daughters.
Well, there's 2 grandsons here.
No. Okay.
So somehow there's going to be another grandson.
Okay.
And there's another one, he's military. He's going to join the military, a soldier. And you have another card here now called energy. So you're going to get an opportunity to travel
Okay.
and take care of some old person or old persons. And you know anyone in Cayman?
No.
Don't be shocked if you find yourself in a place like that. And then there's a granddaughter here. Any granddaughters?
No.
Well, there's a grandson and a granddaughter that is still pending
Okay.
that God will be sending.
Yes.
And of course, they are brilliant, so a lot of money will have to be spending.
Okay.
So, you have any problem with your feet?
Yes, sometimes
What happened with
man
your
two
feet?
knees.
Yeah, what happened?
Sometimes they hurt.
Your two knees?
Yes.
Okay, well, most likely it is arthritis.
Okay.
So what you could do, you get little ginger and grate it, right? You can make a thing that grate some ginger, add in a spoonful of cayenne pepper powder, right?
Yes.
Pour in little olive oil in it, pour in little apple vinegar and mix it up into a paste. And then you warm it and pack it around the knee and bandage it on. Leave it for like 20 minutes and then take it off again.
Okay.
And then later on that day, you can warm it up back again and put it back on the knee and 20 more minutes. So twice every day, 20 minutes each time.
Yes.
And it will suck out the arthritis out of your knee.
Okay, thanks.
Listen, our old lady who was about 1,000 years old told me the other day that she loved me dearly. I asked her why. She said now she can walk again. Right?
Okay. Yes.
She had arthritis so bad that, oh boy, I don't even want to talk about it. It was, even talking about it is painful. But she's good now because she's been doing it. So why not just do it and see what happens?
Yes. Yes.
All right?
Okay.
You used to get headaches.
Yes, yes.
So how is your head now?
No, it don't hurt for this good while now.
You feel much better now?
Yes.
Okay. If you soak your feet in warm, very warm water, sometimes it take care of headaches, But there's two principal herbs for headaches. One is called chamomile, and the
Yes.
other one is called fever few, not fever grass,
Yes.
FEVERFEW, fever few. You can probably buy fever few at many herbal shops.
Okay.
Where you live?
In Westmoreland.
Well, I can't talk for herbal shops in Westmoreland. You got any herbal shop in Savlamar?
No, no.
But then you may have to go to Kingston. I heard that Halfway Tree have a good herbal shop.
Okay.
And I know for a fact that Sovereign Center have a nice one where you may get fever few. I bought some there many years ago. I don't know if they still have it. Or you can just go online and just buy it and make Amazon or somebody send it for you,
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
you don't have to go nowhere if you don't really need to, right? But I'm
Alright.
telling you, ma'am, good things are coming. You are going to meet the one. It's going to be fine. All right?
Okay.
Any questions?
No.
Remember that worrying means only one thing. It means that you don't really trust God.
Okay.
You think you
Please
trust
stop
God.
worrying.
You think you trust God, right? But you don't because you're worrying.
Yes. Okay.
And when you pray, remember it is good to balance the thing by blessing up both God and the goddess.
Yes, I listen to you.
No, seriously, there's nobody talking about the goddess. I mean, some people probably angry to hear me talk about the goddess, but if there's no goddess, there can be no God.
Right.
Because if there's no woman, there can be no man.
Yes.
And if there's no queen, there can be no king. And if there's no empress, there be no emperor. So if God is the head of the stream, then obviously, if there is a God, there is a goddess. And we need to recognize her. So, right? In other words, if we're going to big up God, the best way to big up God is to tell the truth about God. Because we don't know the truth about the gods and or the human condition. Because we were programmed to be slaves forever.
Yes.
And the people who make us slaves for 400 years, them turn around and teach us about God. What them know about God? If they really knew God, they could make us slaves, mama. So
Okay.
obviously, we've been taught by people who really know business with we.
Okay.
And we just continue to suffer and suffer and suffer because the only thing we really know is sufferation. And that's
Yes.
very sad. Not true?
Yes. Yes.
I can tell you this. You see, since I acknowledge the God and the goddess,
Yes.
I've literally seen miracles happen.
Okay.
I've literally seen it. And
Yes.
I've understood what makes a miracle. Do you know what makes a miracle happen?
When you talk, when you believe,
Huh?
when you believe.
No, man, belief is foolishness, man. Listen, there's nothing you believe that you know. Belief is Mickey Mouse. The thing is to know.
Okay.
Listen, what make miracles happen is a change of heart. For instance,
Okay.
you ever find yourself thinking that men really not ready? Huh?
Yes.
You have to have a change of heart. Stop thinking like that.
Yes.
Don't think that way. How much men you ever had in your life? 15, 20, 35? I look like a handful of man, not true. All right, listen, you got 12 type of man on earth, right? Right?
Yes.
And you most likely never had 12 man,
No.
right?
Yes.
So obviously there's types of man that you never know.
Okay. That's
But there you
true.
have certain type of man that go with a bossy
Yes.
beautifully. And some types of man there's a big problem to a bossy.
Okay.
So therefore now, you meet a nice brethren, you call your brethren King Majesty, Majesty, I meet a boy claims him love me. How that go? And I will ask, so what's his birth date, right?
Yes.
And then we will find out who him.
Okay.
And if it's possible that he could possibly love you because does he have that key in him that match with your key?
Okay.
Because really and truly we are boxing blind out here.
Yes.
The best of us get divorced all 5, 6, 7 times.
Okay.
Because them teach we about all kind of Mickey Mouse. There's no institution teaching us who we are. None.
Yes.
Right?
Right.
If you even go to a place of worship, them don't want to hear nothing about who we are. They want to hear about who Jesus is. Right?
Yes,
And when you take a
that's
start, they
true.
give you the wrong data upon Jesus because he is disemboweled of all his historical guts, so them can't tell what color him is. Although some of them secretly know he's a black man, but they don't want to hear that.
No.
Because their master tempts him white like him. They have pictures of a man that white like the master. And they run with that.
Yes.
Right? So
Yeah,
at the end of the day,
okay.
you know everything about Jesus and know nothing about him. Right? You know
Yes.
everything about God and don't know nothing about him. Right?
That's true.
You hear everything about Virgin Mary, you don't even know what virgin really is about.
Yes.
Them says you give birth to a baby and remain a virgin. How could that be? Pure Mickey Mouse. We need to get to know who we are.
Right.
Know yourself. You see, when you know yourself, then you are on your way to knowing who God is.
Okay.
You get it now?
Yes. Yes. Yes.
Mama, you take care of yourself.
Yes. And thanks very much.
And cheer up yourself because the one is coming.
Okay.
You will meet him, but you will not connect with him if you believe that the right one for you don't exist, then you don't allow him to exist for you.
Okay.
You get it now?
Yes.
You take care now.
Yes. Okay. You too.
Blessed. I'd like to big up all the people in the infirmaries around the world, and by extension, the infirmaries in Jamaica, and by extension, my bona fide brethren, Mr. Bird, in the infirmary in Port. At this point, I'd like to big up Zora and Lindawe Nakpangi in Ghana, Isadora Finch in the Turks and Caicos Islands, Yawo Chiluba in Zambia, Vaughn Chibambo in Malawi, Janice Kamara in Liberia, Paul Finch and Daphne Finch is your 15th wedding anniversary in Iceland. Big up on yourself. I'll also like to big up my bona fide brethren, King Skilcole, who is ever here with me. Big up yourself, Skill. It is now 1:57 in Jamaica. Let's return to our phone lines now before somebody call the police. Greetings.
Greetings.
Yeah, how you do?
I'm fine, Lion.
Good. Turn off your radio. There you go. How can we help?
I'm looking at car.
You want a card reading?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You ever did it before?
About 2 years ago or
2 years ago. Let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
Yes.
8. Come again.
2,
Come again.
4,
Come again. Come again.
3,
Come again.
9.
Come again.
1.
There you go.
Yes, sir.
What is your age now?
I'm 41 today.
When is your birthday?
June, the 8th of June.
8th of June?
Yes, sir.
What year?
1982.
19 what?
82.
82.
Yes, sir.
First of all, you are a number 8 person, which
Yes,
is
sir.
great. You know, 8 is the number of infinity and divinity, you know.
Okay, sir.
Yeah, man. The number for Christ within the code of certain things, the number for Christ is number 888.
Okay, sir.
Now, the great Marcus Messiah Garvey is also a Christ spirit, you know,
Okay,
because
sir.
Marcus was born on the 17, right?
Okay.
Which is number 8, because 1 and 7 is 8.
Yeah.
Of the 8th month, right?
Yes, sir.
1888.
Okay.
There's a whole lot of 8s, you know.
Uh-huh.
Marcus Garvey is Christ on a level
Yes, sir.
that, in other words, a lot of things is hidden from us in plain view, you know.
That's true. That's true.
You get it? He was crucified in a kind of a way, you know,
That's true, sir.
right? So you are a number 8, and the number 8 people are very different because it suggests that you're blessed with a deep, intense, God-respecting nature.
Yes,
A real
sir.
individual with a high sense of personal honor who can be relied upon in any situation,
Okay.
but sometimes lonely,
That's true. That's true. That's true.
totally misunderstood by others,
Yeah.
yet kind-hearted,
Yeah, that's
full
true.
of holy zeal, with a desire to do good, a believer in the golden rule. You believe in treating people properly.
That's true, sir.
Yeah, that's the essence of the number 8 person.
Yes, sir.
You're born
Equal
in
right and justice.
Yes, man. You're born in 1982. That
Yes,
means
sir.
that in the realm of the 12 types of persons, you are Kamau.
Okay, sir.
The Kamau person within African astrology is basically the most lovable type of person in the 12, you know.
Okay, sir.
Kamau stands for justice and fairness
Yes, sir.
to a degree that nobody else can manage, you know.
Okay.
Him stand firm when it comes to that. But Camus is not. Camus is what you call the word Camus means a silent warrior. That means him fight his battles where you don't even know him fighting a battle.
Okay, sir.
And that's why him win, because you don't even know. But him fighting battles in the most discreet and silent way, because Camus is packed with wisdom.
Okay, that's true.
So you smell good. You smell real nice. All right. You smell
Yes,
like
sir.
you smell like roses, my brethren. Your first card here now is called Justice,
Yes, sir.
which means that justice will be done. You know,
Yes, sir.
you will get what you deserve in life, no matter how long it takes.
Yes, sir.
What is yours must come to you. Okay.
Yes, sir.
And if you have to go to court, you're going to win.
Yes, sir.
You have a card here now called the Moon. You have a woman.
I don't need. I meet somebody.
You meet a one
Yeah, but you know what he's doing? He's a bit.
overseas.
Yes, sir.
Well, the good news is that if she overseas, she could hardly make you miserable, right?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. Sometimes the lover make you miserable, you know.
That's true.
Yes, man. So sometimes the person overseas is a good thing. It's
Yes,
not always
sir.
a bad thing.
Yes, sir.
You can't do with them and you still can't do without them, right?
That's true. Sir.
When is her birthday?
February 13, 1990.
February 13,
Yes, sir. 1990.
19 what?
1992.
92?
Yes, sir.
So she is Ibrahim. She's an Ibrahim woman. Very smart.
Yeah, you know, you know.
Really smart. She will shock you with her wit and her grace and her wisdom as in terms of how she handled money, you know?
Yes, sir.
Very smart woman. Yeah. Don't tell her no lie, you know. She know you lie. But me tell
Yeah.
you.
So if you know
Huh?
you know what's going on. with that
She stay from wherever she there and she know where you up to. Hold on. Well, it is workable, you know.
Yes, sir.
It is compatible enough.
One letter. Yeah,
What happened a month? No, you're talking to. What happened a month ago?
Yeah, baby mother break up a month.
You and your baby mother break up?
Yeah, she run left now with the little, you know.
Wait, you're moving too fast, man. You're talking too fast. You say you and your baby mother break up, right?
Yeah.
When was your baby mother born?
And the born 10 of September 1995.
19 what?
10 of September 1995.
95?
Yes, sir.
I wonder who that. Hold on. All the man up on the wall want to know who that. Hold on. So, okay. So she's a Lesimba woman. So who left who? She leave you?
You know, she was me and have woman.
She accused you of having woman?
Yeah, that was she was
But she didn't tell no lie. Was she telling lie?
no, what she was lying to. I'm lying.
No, I mean, Camus is the most loyal type of person, but
That
you-
never tell her.
but
more
you.
earth. See more earth. More than more earth.
So you think she was cheating on you?
Yeah, because she come tell us. She come to our country. She come tell us.
She come tell you that?
That country.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
So why she tell you? Why you think she tell you?
I don't know why she tell me.
Because it was time for her to get rid of you. So obviously she gonna tell you because she no business with who you think.
That's true.
So she get rid of you sweetly because she gone, right?
That's true.
So you need to big her up for that because some relationships is only for a certain time. Listen, people don't cheat because them wicked, you know.
Uh-huh.
And they don't cheat because them nasty.
Yeah.
Them cheat because it is their time to move on. Okay?
That's true. That's
Most relationships have a certain lifespan. Okay?
true. Okay.
Cheating is not like some big criminal enterprise or some big sin, you know. Sometimes people just fall out of love.
Okay.
Because when the time comes for you to connect with this other person to take you further on your journey, then the one that you with naturally connect with someone to take her on her journey as well.
That's true.
And then we
sir.
can interpret it as cheating and ray.
That's true. Sir.
So we need to get past that mindset.
Yes, sir.
Because a woman don't belong to you, you know.
That's true, sir.
Right? She's lent to you until such time as
That's
the
true.
time come for her to move on.
Move
And
on,
when
yeah.
she time come to move on, you just give her your blessings.
That's true. That's true, boss. That's true.
You know? You get it?
Yes, sir.
So people cheat because they're not them spirit needs to connect with its soulmate and you not the one.
Yes, sir. I understand.
So then they reach out to someone who may be the one because them trying to connect with the one.
Yes, sir.
And then you will find that it's a good thing that she leave your life even though you miss her, you know?
Yes, sir.
Because you weren't bad, you know. You were not bad, a bad peer. It's just that the time come for her to move.
Yes, sir. I know what you're saying, sir. All right.
Yeah, you know. Some man get vexed and go kill the woman and murder the other man and rip foolishness.
That's true, sir.
You know. We have to learn how to love. Love a one in a way that you're still not practicing ultimate attachment.
Yes, sir.
Because it's the attachment that matters, you know.
That's true. man.
Attachment drives you crazy, you know. In other words, did you fall in love with her?
Yes, sir.
Hear me now. Whether you fall in love or you fall in a big pile of doo-doo, you fall, you know. You're not supposed to
I
fall.
understand.
Listen, in the African world, some man got all 10 wife. If you fall in love with one of them, you can have 10.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you can have 10 if you fall in love with one. You have to just stand firm.
That's true. That's true, big man.
And if reality bless you with the love of 12 wives, well, so.
Yes,
But be firm. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So if you fall, you can get hurt real bad because when you fall, you bust up all your mouth, you know.
That's true.
But if you stand firm and the person inside to move on, you give her your blessings.
That's true.
Right?
Yes, sir.
I'm not saying that you're not supposed to love the other person. I'm saying just don't fall in love.
Yeah, I understand.
Stand firm with love. Treat her with love no matter what she do. No matter what decision she make, treat her with love. Because, remember, she cook and feed you enough times, right?
Support her still.
Huh?
Support her still.
Yeah, but she cook and feed you too, right?
Yeah, man, she cook her feed.
Yeah, but even though that she could have put poison, she could have poisoned you, know?
Yeah, that's true.
But she
That's
didn't.
true. Uh-huh.
Look at much things she could have do, but she didn't.
That's true.
So cherish the memories of the good times when I had. Don't worry about the bad times.
Yes, sir.
The bad times only lead to you feeling relieved when she's gone, right?
Yes, yes,
So if
sir.
you only have good times and then she go, that go mad you.
That's
You need
true.
some little bad times in between the good times so that when she move, you can bless her to know, well, hopefully she move on with someone that will make her happy.
Happy, that's
Your
true.
concern must never be your happiness, you know. Your
That's true.
concern ought to be the happiness of the other person. Whether you're a man or a woman, your main concern should be the other person's happiness, not your own. Your own happiness comes, right,
Yes, sir.
as you bless the other one with happiness.
That's true, sir.
You get it now? You have a card here now, and it shows desolation, which means that, well, you need to pay some attention to your eyes as well, okay?
Yeah, kind of feel a little bit foggy.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
need, you go to eye doctor and get your eyes tested, my brethren.
Yes, sir.
And maybe your body low in vitamin A and them thing there, so eat more greens and eat up your carrots and them thing there, okay?
Yeah, them never started to do a long time later.
Long time you eat carrots? No, man.
No, a long time later. To be honest, yeah.
Eat up your...
I just spent night of some Carlos for dinner, and a long time later.
All right, hear me now. You cook for your dinner since night?
Yeah, Calalo.
What time you cook?
About the 5 o'clock.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Do you have a daughter?
Yes, sir.
How many daughters you have?
If you know her, you're supposed to do the first one of the drop out by cancer. I don't keep her.
Oh, she died.
Yes, sir.
But you have another one?
Yes, sir. I have another one for her, but I was still dealing with that. But it's some part, the first one.
How old is this one that you have now?
3. She's 3 right now.
3 years
She's
old?
4, yeah, she's 4 this year.
Yeah, man. Listen, you see this little princess? You can't lose off of her.
Yes, sir. She's a daddy's child.
She's a winner. She's a daddy's girl. But most importantly, she's a loving person.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you can't lose off of her, right?
Yes,
She's
sir.
going straight to university. You better start saving some money now.
Oh, you know that. That's my dream.
All right. And there's a son here. You have any sons?
No, I'm not.
There you go. You're going to get a son too. He's
Okay.
going to be a musician.
Okay, sir.
And there's another card here now called satisfaction. That means that somewhere down the road, you're going to be so satisfied with your life that anybody who did leave you, you just want to kiss them because, you know, if she never leave, you couldn't get this one here and Ray. You understand?
That's true, sir.
Remember-
We are talking.
My brethren, out of so-called evil cometh good, you know?
But good. That's true, sir.
And you have a final card here now called uncertainty, which means that some days you feel mixed because some days you're just not certain how things will play. Listen, man,
Yes, sir.
you can never be certain about nothing. Just give thanks to the Almighty God.
True, sir.
If you want to find your queen, you got to pray and ask God wife to send her.
Yes, sir.
Ask Mother Nature.
Mother Nature. Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
She's the supreme feminine, you know.
Yes, sir.
And if she don't exist, then God don't exist.
Yes, sir. You know,
And the two
sir,
of them, that's why it is written that the Lord said, let us make man.
Yes, sir.
in our image. So how we do how would we know if it's not him make the man and she make the women?
That's true, sir.
It's just that that not written. So because
Yes,
it's
sir.
not written in the holy books, why we brain can't deal with that because it's not written? No, we need to write that down now. Because
True, sir.
knowledge and wisdom has increased.
Yes, sir.
Write it on the fleshy tables of our heart so that when we see a woman, we see the goddess in her.
That's true, sir.
Yeah. You know? Because religion on the whole, around the world, don't teach us how to really rate and respect womankind, you know.
Okay.
It's
that's
everything
true.
about man. That's why
Man, yeah.
when them say something in their synagogues, them say, Amen.
Yes, sir.
Why man? What about a woman?
That's why we're preaching now and balancing and making best balance.
My brethren,
Yeah, man. We balance it, man.
you have to balance the thing because our elders, our parents, our grandparents, them actually thought that them knew everything, you know. Them think that them really know what's going on, but really and truly, them live and them died not knowing the truth.
Yes, sir.
And there's no one bold enough to step forward and say something different because no one don't want to be called a blasphemer.
That's true.
You know what? You know why they create the word blasphemy? They create the word blasphemy, you know.
Uh-huh.
And then they'll say now that if you blaspheme, you cannot be forgiven. That means they want to do you something wicked because you say something that either them should have said but never they say, or something that was hidden in full view, you expand on it, or
You tell the truth.
them don't want you to know, right? So they say a blaspheme.
So the
Right.
truth hurts, you know, so they would say,
But the truth not supposed to hurt like that. It's just that it's just weird, you know? Dogmas. People have a set amount of thoughts written down in some books and say you go by those thoughts.
yes,
If
sir.
you get any other thought, you blaspheme.
That's
You're
true.
out of order, right?
Yes, sir.
So we remain now in spiritual and religious bondage,
That's true, sir.
right? You understand?
Yes, sir.
Listen, when I speak, you know, I speak to Jehovah's Witness, Adventists,
Uh-huh.
Pentecostals. I speak to all kind of people, right?
Yes, sir. All
And-
kinds of religion.
Yeah, because I love all of them, you know. I love all of them because they're my family.
Yes,
They are
sir.
my family, right?
The whole
and-
of come from the most high and from all of each other.
Yeah, but the thing is, when I talk these kind of foolishness, right? Them actually could see where I'm coming from. They can see the point, you know.
Yes, sir.
You understand?
Yes, sir.
Them can see the point because them see the logic in it. You understand?
Yes, sir.
And whether or not it's true, whether them see the truth or not, at least them see the logic, which means that people are willing to get other views of reality.
Yes, sir.
Okay?
Yes, sir.
I don't met one that condemn me as yet, at least not to my face.
Yes, sir.
You know? And to be honest with you, whether them say something bad or not, that don't matter. Them is my family.
Yes, sir.
And I'm not a person who believes that I am right, you know, and others are wrong, you know. My conclusion is that how I see it is how I was born to see it.
Yes, sir.
Not necessarily that I am right and others are wrong, but I have a different angle. I see things I'm an angular thinker. I see things from a different angle. And there must be millions of other people like me who see things from similar angles.
Yes, sir.
But the right or wrong thing, we have to leave that alone.
Yeah, you're right, sir.
You know?
Uh-huh.
So most religious people believe that them going to heaven, you know, and them believe that other religions going hell.
Yeah, you're right. You're right.
You know? It's like God have 10 fingers. God is the grand man with 10 fingers.
Yeah.
And the big finger say him is the only authentic finger. And the little finger said, my daddy's favorite finger. And then the middle finger give the other fingers a middle finger and say, what the hell we don't know? I'm here in the place. And Almighty God is about, wait, really? Are my fingers going crazy? So so religions is like the fingers of God, right?
That's true, sir. I understand.
But
I understand.
if them is all God's children, then they're going to have to try and learn to get along.
Yes, sir.
They're gonna have to learn then to love each other and stop
Just-
thinking that
just-
them right.
Just like the Rasta and the Christian who are always at us. I don't go all the same that them show them at first.
Who that?
No, but just like the Rasta man and the Christian, them always a come up with them religion.
Rasta and
that's the one-
Christian?
Yeah, that's the one that them at first.
Well, the real problem, right, is when you see another man as a bald head, and the man got hair upon him head.
Yeah,
That is where you're going wrong. Then,
that's true.
if you're a Rasta man, right,
Yes, sir.
you're gonna go wrong if you see another man as a bald head,
Yes,
and the
sir.
man got hair upon him head.
Yes,
And if
sir.
you're a Christian, you're gonna be wrong if you see another man as a sinner.
I can ask you something. Just get a dream, like
A dream,
like the day in a pyramid.
you know,
but in the pyramid-
you're in a pyramid.
Yeah, but in the pyramid,
Uh-huh.
you form seen there. The island is still strong and strong, but in a coffee food, well clean. And some Roman, some food that eat them, but they now have normal clothes, they have some, like some sheep skin wrap around them, and
Uh-huh.
some spear turn up like well food that yard.
But Haile Selassie wasn't saying anything.
No, I'm not, stone and the stone fire. I have some stones that are around them who work with some sheep skin, but them black man, them,
Uh-huh.
but them have some long spear to turn up a yard.
Well, listen, the dream that you get is a vision
Yes, sir.
that show you that God is real
Yes, sir.
and God within man is real.
Yes, sir.
And the primitive dress means that we still look at God from a primitive angle. In other words, we still not really grown up yet, you know,
Yes, sir.
to really visualize the Godship in man.
Yes, sir.
Right? So the Godship in man can hardly say anything to we because we had turned in some different direction,
That's true. That's true.
right? But it is a wonderful dream to see Emperor Haile Selassie
Yes, sir.
because he's the leader of all our people.
Yes, sir.
And him is the most upright ruler that we've ever seen upon earth. And you know, Christ promised to return bearing the title of King of Kings and Lord of Lords. And we see this man come in the same exact bloodline as Christ
Yes, sir.
and took the title given unto him by 72 nations. 72 nations went to his coronation and bowed before him and admit that this man is King of Kings and Lord of Lords. Mathematically, King of Kings is K over K, Lord of Lords is L over L, and that adds down to God, which is God.
Yes, sir. I understand him.
You get it?
I understand.
So now we have seen the Godhead come and take unto himself the human physical body.
Yes,
Right?
Sir.
We've seen when Mussolini come and blow up the man place and kill millions of people, when him capture Mussolini, him forgive him.
Yes, sir.
And send him home unhurt to him people.
I love him.
Who behave like- Huh?
I love him use and defeat him.
Yeah. And when the Italians were so embarrassed that them slaughter Mussolini when he come home.
Yes, sir.
Right?
God, I love him. So you use love and defeat him.
My brethren, let me tell you something. You cannot talk about Emperor Haile Selassie without getting goose pimples, you know.
That's true, sir.
Right?
True.
But remember, Haile Selassie never see himself as God, you know.
Okay, sir.
He never see himself as God. He see himself as a son of God's spirit, and he would want us to see him that way,
Yes, sir.
not as the Almighty God. Okay?
Yes, sir.
And we need to humble ourselves to that level there, so.
That's true, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Like some man see me as a great man. I don't see myself that way. I see myself as a good instrument
Yes, sir.
in God's workshop.
Yes, sir.
Just another instrument that work well, you know?
You want to join, you want to anointing them and I say, man.
My brethren, listen, no matter who we are, we have to humble ourselves,
That's true, sir.
right? And know that the things that we do, we have to live to match that.
That's true, sir.
You can't just say something and then live a different type of life,
Yes, sir.
right? Your year must be year and your near must be near.
That's true.
And most importantly, we must be true to our liberty and to what we know is right. You know?
That's true. That's true.
Most importantly, we must not go around seeing ourselves as right and others wrong.
Yes, sir.
That is a very bad thing to be going on in our brain.
Yes, sir.
Because right and wrong is a technical illusion.
Uh-huh.
Listen,
like
if a
negative and positive.
yeah, listen, if a dog and a bird have an argument, the two of them call each other idiot and a fool. All the birds sees rooftop. Say, hey, doggy, a pure rooftop down there. And dog say, yeah, idiot. Doors and windows and cellars. The bird say, nah, man, rooftop alone. But the two of them right, you know. Both of them right. It's just the angle with them see the thing.
Yeah, well, that's
Right? So we as human beings need to stop thinking that we are so right that others wrong.
true.
I think
That's
that is our weakness.
true. Yes,
Why
sir.
we fail to respect the view of the Christians. We fail to respect the view of the Rastaman. We fail to be. It's just another view, another viewpoint.
Yes, sir. That's
King
true.
man, we have to run. You take it easy here.
Yes, sir. Take care. You should have many more reasons to come. You know? Blessed, man.
King man, we appreciate the eye blessing. Blessed.
Yes, sir. Yeah, blessed.
Aye.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to big up my bona fide brethren, Dr. Miguel Brooks. He's a top psychologist. He's in the Montego Bay area. He wrote some very beautiful books. I think one is called Negos. One is called The Cabernet Gas, The Glory of Kings. You know, Dr. Brooks is really someone that I'm honored to have met and worked with. Dr. Brooks, big up beside my bridge. I pray that you are fine. Believe you me. It's now 2:29 in Jamaica. You're listening to Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with Jacob at the musical control. Now let's talk about some things that you may have in your house. Let's talk about raisins, for instance. Have you ever heard of the benefits of raisin water? Raisin water will cleanse your liver, aid in digestion, boost immunity, and improve your bone health. Really. It's amazing. It is an excellent addition to your diet or levity, especially for promoting good liver health. Commonly used in making traditional desserts, raisins are full of natural sugars and nutrients like iron, potassium, and calcium. While eating raw raisins is healthy, soaking them in water overnight and then eating them early in the morning on an empty stomach is a bit healthier. Raisins are rich in iron, potassium, calcium, magnesium, and fiber, and comes in golden, green, and black colors, depending on the variety of the grapes. So what's the big secret behind raisin water? It stimulates particular biochemical processes in the liver that help it detox your bloodstream more effectively. The benefits of raisin water mostly come from the grapes themselves, which you might already know about. If you follow this treatment for 4 days straight, you'll notice your digestion improves and you have much more energy. Do you know what the benefits of raisin waters are? A. Doctors often recommend that you eat raisins in the morning to take better care of your heart, eliminate bad cholesterol, lower your triglyceride levels, and prevent constipation or an upset stomach. Raisins are a natural source of vitamins and minerals, but those benefits are increased tremendously when you consume the water that they are soaked in. This is because the sugar content is reduced and you're still obtaining an excellent medicinal remedy for the liver. Let me explain. It's a natural source of antioxidants. It's important to keep in mind that raisins are one of the best natural sources for antioxidants. All you need to remember is that they're just dried grapes, which are a fruit that's rich in bioflavonoids, which help protect you from free radicals and strengthen your defenses against disease. Raisins and raisin water have been traditionally used to prevent the occurrence of various heart and liver diseases. It's worth keeping in mind soaked raisins act as a natural laxative, preventing constipation and regulating your bowel movements. So, those of you who don't get along well with your toilet bowl, visit your toilet bowl more often by drinking your raisin water. My brethren, my dear sister, you need to soak about 25 raisins in a glass of water and then drink the water along with the raisins on an empty stomach early in the morning. Simple. It boosts immunity because raisins contain all the essential nutrients such as vitamin C and B that help in building up the immunity level. For people living in cold countries, consuming soaked raisins every day during the winters helps in fighting the bacteria and infection. Here's why it improves bone health. Rich in calcium, raisins are good for your bone health also. Soaked raisins also contain micronutrients which can benefit your bone health and help prevent the onset of osteoporosis and gout too. It also promotes weight loss. Packed with natural sugars, soaked raisins help promote weight loss, not directly, but in many indirect ways. By speeding up digestion and curbing hunger pangs, soaked raisins can prevent you from munching on unhealthy snacks that can lead to unhealthy weight gain. It also prevents anemia. Raisins are rich in iron and can help increase the blood supply in the body and thereby help prevent the onset of anemia. Having soaked raisins every day helps in building up the blood level in the body. We have said that it keeps the liver healthy. Raisins are one of the best dry fruits that help in removing toxins from the body. Eating soaked raisins, especially black raisins, help accelerate the functions of the liver to detoxifying the body, flushing out the toxins from the body. We have said that it boosts energy levels. The natural fructose and glucose present in raisins help in providing a high amount of energy. Soaked raisins help prevent weakness and weight gain as well if eaten in moderation. It also prevents bad breath. The truth is, raisins are known for their antibacterial properties. These help in fighting the mouth bacteria and maintain oral hygiene, thereby help to get rid of mouth odor. It also improves the health of your skin. Raisins contain vitamins A and E that help stimulate the development of new cells in the outer layers of the skin. Regular and controlled consumption of soaked raisins can help improve the hydration of the skin, making your skin look healthy. Soaked raisins also help protect the skin against sun damage. It also neutralizes stomach acid. The high amounts of magnesium and potassium in soaked raisins help neutralize stomach acid and prevent acidosis or blood toxicity. Acidosis can lead to skin complications like boils, pimples, and psoriasis, headaches, and weakness. It improves the health of your hair as well. Raisins contain a large amount of vitamin C, iron, and antioxidants, when consumed regularly, can help strengthen the blood vessels and in turn reduce flakiness, dandruff, and itchiness of the scalp. Soaked raisins are also beneficial for hair loss. Some of the other health benefits of eating soaked raisins are as follows. The potassium in raisins help to balance the salt content in our body and regulate blood pressure. Raisins contain an amino acid named arginine, which increases libido and induces sexual arousal. So if you're not going on with nothing, my brethren, I'm speaking to you and you, yes, you too, out there on the wall. Get your raisins so that you can perform. Raisins are rich in polyphenolic phytonutrients, which help in keeping your eyesight healthy. Raisins contain allanolic acid that can help keep your teeth safe from decay, cavities, and brittle teeth. Soaked raisins can help promote wound healing due to the presence of antioxidants. How do you make raisin water? First of all, choose your raisins carefully. Ignore the very bright, shiny ones because their gloss is not natural and is actually the result of chemical treatments that are applied to make them appear more attractive. Search for raisins that are darker in color and neither too hard or soft. Choose whole raisins and make sure they are also clean. Wash the raisins, then set them aside. Heat 2 cups of water to a boil. Add the raisins and allow them to simmer for 20 minutes. It's simple, but this isn't all you need to do, as the raisins need to continue to soak in this water overnight. The next morning, just strain off the water, my brethren. Strain off the water from the raisins and heat some of that delicious water back up. You can drink it warm or hot, however you like. But it's most important that you drink it on an empty stomach right after waking up. Then wait 30 to 35 minutes before eating breakfast. Ideally, you do this for several days in a row. And at night, leave everything prepared to drink your raisin water the minute you wake up the next morning. Remember to follow this regimen for 4 days at least. Always choose the darkest raisins in color and make sure they haven't gone through any processing that could be harmful for your health. Buy organic raisins if you can get them from natural stores where you know they haven't been grown or treated with chemicals and pesticides. You can use this treatment once a month and it has no side effects. What's most interesting is that you avoid the high sugar intake that is normally found in raisins. If you also follow a diet or levity that's low in fat and includes plenty of fresh fruits and vegetables, you promote better liver health overall, and raisin water makes an excellent complement to your routine. This, you know, in days of old when we never had TVs and all that, elders used to sit in the light of the moon and they'd have all the children sitting at their feet. And they would teach high lessons of liberty, lessons of overstanding. The elders used to teach the children in what pattern they should think. So these children will grow to become masters of their fate. Let me give you a story. This one is called The Will to Forgive and Let Go. Listen carefully to how it goes. Kenrick Davis was a handsome young man. Some people thought he was the luckiest boy in the village. of Rosedale, a place where there were few rich people, but it was a pleasant place with nice people. Kenrick was 14 years old. He was the only child of Wilson Davis, a justice of the peace, who was an outstanding citizen and a wise nobleman. Kenrick had everything he needed: a nice bicycle, a set of golf clubs, a lot of clothes and shoes. And he was doing well in school. His mother was in America, doing quite well with her second husband. She had no other children, so she was sending her son everything he asked for. So you can say that Kenrick was well privileged, well spoiled. But Kenrick was a disobedient lad. In a way, he enjoyed being disobedient. One Sunday morning, Mr. Davis called his son Kenrick and gave him a stern instruction. "Son," he said, "I am going to visit an old school friend in another parish. Please take care of yourself when I am away. Most importantly, don't go to the beach with friends. Stay in the village. I have been having bad dreams lately about the sea. If any one of your friends suggests you go with him to the sea, don't go. In my dream, you were in a boat and you were in danger, and I could not save you, son. I could not save you. Stay home until I return, please. I'll be back tomorrow. Like I said, keep far from the sea." Mr. Davis drove away that Sunday morning and went on his journey, hoping that his son would obey his command, as he had explained the danger in not doing so. But Kenrick was not the child to listen. The minute his father left, he jumped on his bicycle and headed straight for the beach. While there, he saw no sign of danger. He sat under a coconut tree for a few hours and watched other children swim and enjoy themselves. Then it all happened, just like that. Ken saw his friend Eddie in a boat with 3 other boys. They were going fishing. Eddie saw Ken and called out to him, "Hey Ken, let's go fishing." "I can't go," said Ken. "Someone may steal my bicycle." "Okay," said Eddie. "See you later then." And so, as the boys went out to sea, but by this time Ken was hungry. He rode his bicycle home and made 2 peanut butter sandwiches. This he had with a big glass of apple juice. Then he asked himself, "I wonder if Eddie and the other boys caught any fish. It would be good to at least see what they catch today." This time, Ken took a walk down the hill toward the beach. His bicycle had a flat tire, and he really didn't feel like fixing it at this time. So he left the bicycle in the yard and took an evening walk. When he reached the beach, he was just in time to see Eddie and the others return. They had caught a few fish, yes, mostly small ones. "Hey, come on board, Ken," said Eddie. "We're going up the coast where there's a spot you can catch much bigger fish." Reluctantly, Ken got into the boat. He remembered his father's words, but his father wouldn't be back until the next day. So he took a chance and got into the boat. At first, all went well, and the boys were all quite happy, talking about what big fish they could catch, using the smaller fish as bait with the bigger hooks. But one boy on board was not feeling up to it. He wanted to return to the shore, but the other boys persuaded him to relax and have fun. But things took a turn for the worse. That little boy was quite contented with the few fish he had caught that morning, and could not accept that he should give them up to make bait. And soon the boys were all angry with each other, calling each other names and all that. But the worst was yet to come. 2 of the boys lost their temper and the boat capsized. And the only one there that could not swim was Kenrick Davis, and he quickly drowned. He disappeared under they turned over the overturned boat, and no one saw him again. Hours later, his body was recovered by a diver. And Kenrick's father returned home the next day to hear the sad news that his son had drowned. It was an awful feeling. The grief and absolute sadness was almost unbearable. But Mr. Davis was not a bitter man. He forgave the boys. But the boy who started the fight was truly sorry. He would visit Mr. Davis every day and tell him how truly sorry he was. And before long, Mr. Davis saw the young man as a friend. As time passed, Mr. Davis adopted him officially as his own son and sent him to school. As the young man was a homeless orphan, he lived on his own in an old shack somewhere on the outskirts of the village. Now, this young man, whose name was Jason, did very well at school and graduated with honors. And he made Mr. Davis an excellent son and helped him make millions of dollars in the family business. Mr. Davis died in his early 90s, a rather proud and happy man. And his adopted son was a model son, a father's dream come true. Hey, disobedience is a curse, but forgiveness and the will to let go is truly a great blessing and a great mindset indeed. It is important to note that Mr. Davis had loved his son, but he was a lover of the truth. He understood the importance of positive thinking, and by so doing, he gave himself a new and better right smack in a beautiful, starry Jamaican night. We invite all our people around the world to visit Jamaica, the place you will always want to return to. Believe you me. It's now 3:03 in Jamaica. You're listening to Radio Jamaica. The show is Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck. I'm your host, Majesty, with Jacob right here with me at the musical control. Let's return to our phone lines. Remember that you can call us now. Greetings.
Hello.
Yes, good night.
Good night.
Yeah, how you do?
Not too bad.
Not too bad. You doing bad, but not too bad?
Not bad.
But if it's not bad, you must good.
Yes.
But just
yes.
use the word good.
Yes, Majesty. True.
Yes, man, we need to big up the word good,
Yes, Majesty.
How old you are now?
No, I'm 78.
Have you noticed that when you was a boy, people said good morning?
Yes.
But now
sir.
them say morning.
Yes.
They used to say good night, now they say night.
Yes.
They used to say good evening, now they say evening.
Evening, yes.
I mean,
Cut it
really?
down.
So why nobody don't want to use the word good? What is the problem with good?
I don't know.
Anyway, how can I help you, my brethren?
Yes. A card reading, please.
First of all, I must commend you for living so long,
Yes, sir.
because we're living in times where people may not be living so long after a while,
Yes.
based on what them eating and what them getting and right?
Yeah.
Because you going to 78?
Yes.
Really?
So younger son them died.
What?
2 sons died.
2 of your sons died?
Two of them.
When that happened?
One was sick and them shoot one.
Well, how long ago that these things happened?
Sometime last year.
How many sons you have?
3. I'm going to leave now.
Oh boy. So the 2 that died, they were nice guys?
Yeah, man. People love them nice guys.
Oh boy. That's so sad. But a person's fate is a person's fate. In other words,
Yeah.
no one don't really die unfairly, even though it looked that way.
Yeah.
So if a man gets shot, it's because he shot and killed a man in his past lifetime.
Yeah.
So the man shot him and killed him in this lifetime. Because what goes wrong must come around. That's law.
Yeah.
That's something that can't even be changed by the God. Not even the gods can change that. Because
Can't change it.
life is built on a circle. That's why everything is wrong. Your head is wrong. The earth is wrong. The moon is wrong. The sun is wrong. Everything wrong. So
Yeah.
the circle is law. What goes wrong comes wrong, right?
Yes.
And then
sir.
one was sick. The one that was sick, what he was sick from? What happened to him?
The first one, he had cancer.
What kind of cancer?
The one that Bob Marley had. Myeloma is something wrong with myeloma.
Oh God. All right. I guess that, but see, that was, his fate,
Yeah.
That's how it goes. So now, what kind of reading you need? Name reading or card reading?
Card reading.
Well, let's do it. Call any number in the range of 1 to 10.
7.
Hold on. Come again.
5.
Come again.
9.
Come again.
8.
Come again.
4.
Come again.
2.
And finally, one more.
1.
Good. All right. You been to the hospital recently?
No.
You been to any doctor?
Yes, I went to doctor, yeah.
Did they check out your prostate?
Yes, that's working on now.
Huh?
Working on it now. Supposed to come back next month.
You have a prostate problem, right?
Yes.
Please don't eat no ackee, okay?
Yes.
When last you eat ackee?
Well, a good while now.
Don't eat no ackee. If you eat ackee, you mash up the whole thing. The whole thing get worse,
Okay.
Yeah. There's a card here called uncertainty. So, you have another problem beside your prostate?
Well, foot pain me most time, like knees and weak or something. But I get a hit on the foot and never take it. I never take it to it, and I never go to the doctor. I feel like it's affecting me now.
But even if you go to the doctor, listen, remember you're 78 years, right?
Yeah.
So you are, the Chinese and the Japanese call that the age of decay, where your body is breaking down because the time is coming for you to leave Earth.
Yes.
The good news is that you will never die. When you pass away, you'll be shocked to know that you went to your own funeral.
Okay.
You see all the hypocrites, them who you think didn't like you at all, right?
Yeah.
You find yourself on the other side with your elders, people that you long to see. So you're well happy because you book up your mother, your father, them people that you lose long time, book up on your sons, them,
Okay.
It's like, dying is like going foreign, where people bawl for you on this side of the world, but on the other side, you're happy because you meet the other people, them that you needed to, that you really, really needed to see.
Yeah.
But first, your body, in the whole transition, your body, from you reach 72, your body start to break down because that's the way how nature set it, right?
Yeah.
So you find that the weakest parts in your body can break down first. It doesn't matter who you are or how well you eat.
True.
That's what happens.
Truly.
The only thing you can do to really help yourself now is to walk. Can you walk?
Yes.
Well, every morning when the sun rises, take a walk.
Okay.
It's very important.
Okay.
The highest science right now is walking. The greatest medicine right now is walking, right?
Yeah.
So you take a walk for a good 30 minutes or 40 minutes or 45 minutes walk.
Okay.
Now, you used to do farming?
No.
What you used to do?
I do mechanic work and driving.
Okay, but you're not big on that anymore, right?
No.
You got any place around the house you can plant something?
Yes, I plant a little thing on the house like a pepper, called a land space. Pepper tree and little carrot sometimes.
So wait, hold on. You eat sweet potatoes?
Yes.
You like them?
I love it.
Okay, good. But you don't think you got space to plant sweet potato, right?
No, I don't have space.
Hold on, man. But don't tell yourself them foolishness, You could get 3 or 4 crocus bag
Yeah.
where they put the fire coal in it.
Yeah.
Get 3 or 4 of them bag and fill it with dirt, man. Get one of the young boys to fill it with dirt, right?
Yeah.
And then get the potato slips, right?
Yeah.
Bore some little hole right round the bag and juke them slip in there,
Okay.
right? You wet the dirt in the bag,
Yeah.
right? If you use fertilizer, you can put fertilizer in the bag, no problem, right? And
Okay.
keep them bags in your backyard full of dirt with the potato slip juke in the sides of the bag. Soon from now, you're not going to see the bag. Just
Okay.
let them cover the whole bag.
Yeah.
My brethren, you see when you're ready and you pull that bag, you
Yeah.
hardly find dirt in there. Pure potatoes in there. Hundreds of pounds of potatoes, like a bag full of potato.
Okay.
All right, listen. When you plant potato on the ground, right, the
Yeah.
potato root have to work very hard pushing with that tough dirt
Yeah. Yes.
to swell out to grow. But in a bag full of dirt, them
Yeah.
don't have to push with nothing because the dirt soft.
Soft.
You
Yeah.
can get some big potato, my brethren, right in your yard. Nobody can eat them, right in your backyard,
Yes. Yes.
right?
Yes.
So you can nice up yourself, man, and get some sweet potato because it's good for you now,
Yes.
right?
I
And you can still
don't
plant
think
a root of pumpkin around the house,
Yeah. The plant pumpkin outside in the lane. What it this grown wild, I just dried. Watch it for months and thing. And it don't bear. You just put on
Yeah, because people were stepping over it all the time.
Yeah, yes, in the lane.
No. You can grow pumpkin in the yard same way, right? You can grow yam in a bag.
Yes.
You can start the pumpkin vines in a bag as well,
Yeah.
right?
Okay.
You understand? And
Yes.
then you can train the pumpkin to run where you want it to run, right in your backyard,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
You see, if you catch a plane and you go to some other countries, like maybe St. Vincent, Dominica, St. Lucia, you see some people grow a whole heap of food in some little space, and you say, well, really? Trust me, you just have to catch a plane and go somewhere. But I went in those places, so I can tell you,
Yeah.
right? As a young man, if I get $1, me catch a ship.
Yeah.
I get $2, I catch a plane,
Okay.
right? And I go to them place and talk to elders and talk to farmers and see how the man them do things.
Yeah.
And it was flabbergasted at how the man them plant food in some little spaces.
Yeah.
So please, right now there's your time now to just plant some food and nice up yourself.
Yeah.
You don't take no hard work. All the lifting, you get the young boys around you to do the lifting. They'll do it for you because people love you,
Surely.
Everybody love you where you live, not true?
Yeah. Yeah.
So you don't have to worry, man. You have a card right here, so-called wealth, which means that some money is going to come. Someone going to help you,
Yeah.
Another card here now called temporary, suggesting that you've been on earth many times already.
Okay.
And you've done well. You have a next card here now called the hangman, which means that you need to protect yourself from diabetes now.
Okay.
So you see pumpkin. Pumpkin is good for the sugar levels,
Oh, yeah.
Do you use sugar?
Yes. What I try to do is
But at your age, you should not be using sugar. Better you use honey.
Yeah.
Now, there's a woman here. Were you ever married?
Yes.
What happened to your wife?
She's in the States.
Okay, all right. But she checked for you still?
Yes, man. We still live together.
Okay, there's another card here, so no. This shows a good woman, though. A good woman, yes. Another card called preparation, which means that there'll soon be a newborn baby in the family.
Yeah.
Someone is making a baby soon. And you have another card called the Wheel of Fortune, suggesting that one day you will realize that you're one of the luckiest man in your bloodline.
Okay.
So listen, don't feel no way, man. Nice things about to happen. And you're not about to die, so don't even go there, okay?
Okay.
Don't even bother with it, man. Just plant some things. Don't eat ackee, period.
Okay.
Not even in your sleep.
Okay.
Not even your dreams don't eat it. It's no good for you now. It will mash you up.
Yes.
Okay? And
Okay.
here's what you need to do. Get some olive oil
Yes.
and drink 2 spoonfuls of olive oil every night before you go to bed. 2
Okay.
spoonfuls of olive oil in the morning and drink 2 tall cup of warm water. You could even put some ginger
Yeah.
juice in it, right?
Yes.
And that will help correct some things that are going wrong so your body will not be breaking down with the speed that it normally would be.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, Doc.
So, my brethren, you take it easy here.
What's my prayer time?
It was the year that you were born?
1944.
44?
Yeah.
What date?
16th of June.
Okay. So you're an Ibrahim man. So your prayer time would be in the afternoon, you know. You never pray afternoon yet?
Yeah, pray.
How often you pray?
I pray often, not so often, but partly every day I pray. Sometimes it might be long, you know,
Uh-huh.
and things pray, but every day I get up and pray.
So when you pray, what you normally ask God for?
Ask God for health and strength
Okay. All right.
and long life.
All right. Okay.
The changes of the world at the time, the younger generation, visit them.
Don't worry, man. The younger generation, them have a wisdom that we don't have to, you know. Them
Yes,
smart, you know.
yes.
It's just that
everybody.
them not really wise, you know.
Why? Yes,
So them could have smart but not being clever, or
Yeah.
or them clever and smart but they're not wise. So there's always them need us. Them still need us, you know.
yes,
And we still need them because we can learn a lot from them too.
yeah.
Anyway, in the African world we call you Ibrahim. So you're from the house of Ibrahim. Your prayer time is between 3 o'clock
Okay.
and 5 o'clock in the afternoon. You know, Star.
Okay.
I mean, very seldom you pray between 3 and 5. Not true.
Yeah, truly.
So technically you don't pray now because you got to pray at that time
That's
for it to
right.
register properly with the gods.
Okay.
So if you pray at 4 o'clock in the afternoon, that's perfect. Anywhere between 3 and 5, right?
Okay.
But wait, there's more. There's more. You need to know how to face your angel.
Okay.
Your angel appears at 3 o'clock and he leaves at 5.
Yeah.
Uh-huh. And the direction is west-southwest. That means you need to face the west
It's the west.
and turn an inch to the left.
To the left. Okay.
Now the west is where the sun go down. The sun go down
Okay.
the west. So next time the sun going down, face an inch to the left side of the sun. And
Yes.
you see from that day onward, you would know exactly where to face when you pray. Right?
Okay. Yes.
West,
Yes,
southwest. So my brethren,
Yes. Yes.
you are going to be just fine, okay?
Okay, sir. Me have the one son me have now. You see anything empty? I don't know. In moving somewhere, we can understand sometimes.
Moving somewhere how?
To him lose him two brothers, I don't know. Sometimes make some talk, you know, like him talk.
Oh.
You know?
Is he working? Is he
He's not working, you know. He get all gun shot, you know, brother.
him get a gunshot too?
Yes, them shooter come to shoot him. But he must brave and fight the man. Fight up the man and the man run.
Listen, let me tell you this. When these traumatic things happen to a man, it can offset him mentally, you know,
Yes.
because he's living in constant fear.
yes.
In other words, you would keep wondering why God allow man to come do that,
Yes.
right? But the reason is that in his past lifetime, right,
Yeah. Yeah.
it is likely that him shoot a man. It's just that the man never die.
Okay.
So in this lifetime now, a man come shoot him back, right?
yeah.
Same man.
Yeah.
That's how it works. So
Okay.
if that man did die last time, then he would have died this time. But truly, the man never died last time, then he wouldn't die this time.
Okay.
That's how it works.
Okay.
So you have to reason with him and let him know that cup has passed now.
Yes.
So you need to just relax himself, all right?
Okay.
But he's
man.
suffering from severe trauma.
Yes.
Listen, when you get traumatized and you're never the same again, you know?
Yes.
It's like a girl getting raped
Yes. Never get over it.
because your happiness get raped from you.
Yeah.
It's not easy.
Truly.
So you need to let him know that him past the worst already. So
Yeah.
from here now on, it should be smooth sailing. Okay.
One of them travel, the see the traveling friend. I want him to leave and him friend want him to leave
Where's his friend?
in the United States. Schoolmate.
Okay. Think about your son and call any number that come to your mind. Any number at all.
10.
10.
Yeah.
What happened to your son's passport?
Him have it is up to date too. Next year suppose it would
Huh?
expire. Next year before it expires.
It gets expired next year, right?
Yeah.
It is likely that he's likely to get the chance to move, but after that time, so he need to work on him passport. Like,
Okay.
in other words, he need to move after the expiry date. Like, get a new
Yeah.
one first.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
The timing no good.
Okay.
What is his age this year?
He's let me see. Him born February 86.
Okay, listen.
February 1986.
Yeah, he needs to aim 86. Okay, so he's a chicky person.
Yeah.
And this year is Ihioze. That is not a good year for chicky.
Okay.
Most likely next year will be the next year will be a better year. Or the
Oh.
year after. So he need to relax himself still.
Okay.
All right?
Yeah.
He's not mentally perfect to move as yet.
Yeah.
He need to relax himself and catch himself.
I have to come.
But it'd be a good thing if he could go down country somewhere, you know,
Okay. Okay. That's what I'm telling you.
out of that zone.
Yes. Yes.
In other words, he's in the wrong zone where the memory is something that
Yeah.
affected him badly,
Yes.
and it can trigger him to become schizophrenic. You know,
Yes.
get him paranoid.
Truly.
So I'm not really fit to go in a strange country right now.
Right now. Okay.
That's the truth.
Yeah.
He's not mentally fit for that yet. So he need to go a different part of Jamaica and chill out.
Well, what me decide to do, take him one day and come to you personally, you know.
And come to see me?
Yeah. Have your number.
All right. That could be a good thing.
Okay.
Then I can check him out properly. All right?
Yes. Yes.
All right. So you take it easy here.
Yes, Majesty.
Bless it. Take it
You
easy.
too.
Bless.
Happy New Year to you, Uncle.
And bless it. For those of you who would like to check out my YouTube channel, just type the word King Majesty, Majesty, and subscribe to my YouTube channel. Also, now for those of you who want to get some clarity as to what drinking olive oil can do for you, let's talk about it now, man. Drinking a tablespoonful of olive oil in the morning or before sleep can prevent many symptoms of various diseases that may occur to your body. It can improve taste by adding lemon juice to it. Here is the most important benefit we get when drinking olive oil. Number 1, olive oil protects against heart disease. It reduces inflammation, improves the lining of the blood vessels, and helps to prevent excessive blood clots. Interestingly, it has also been shown to lower blood pressure, which is one of the strongest risk factors for heart disease and premature death. Number 2, olive oil is rich in healthy monounsaturated fats. About 14% of the oil is saturated fat, whereas 11% is polyunsaturated, such as omega-6 and omega-3 fatty acids. But the predominant fatty acid in olive oil is a monounsaturated fat called aleoic acid, making up 73% of the total oil content. Studies suggest that aleoic acid reduces inflammation and may even have a beneficial effect on genes linked to cancer. Number 3, olive oil contains large amounts of antioxidants. Apart from its beneficial fatty acids, it contains modest amounts of vitamins E and K, but olive oil is also loaded with powerful antioxidants. These antioxidants are biologically active and may reduce your risk of chronic diseases. They also fight inflammation and protect your blood cholesterol from oxidation. 2 benefits that may lower your risk of heart disease. Number 4, olive oil have strong anti-inflammatory properties. Chronic inflammation is thought to be a leading driver of diseases such as cancer, heart disease, metabolic syndrome, type 2 diabetes, Alzheimer's disease, arthritis, and even obesity. Extra virgin olive oil can reduce inflammation, which may be one of the main reasons for its health benefits. Number 5, olive oil may help prevent strokes. Stroke is caused by a disturbance of blood flow to your brain, either due to a blood clot or bleeding. In developed nations, stroke is the second most common cause of death, right behind heart disease. The relationship between olive oil and stroke risk has been studied extensively. A large review of studies in 84,000 people found that olive oil was the only source of monounsaturated fats associated with the reduced risk of stroke and heart disease. Number 6, olive oil is not associated with weight gain nor obesity. Consuming olive oil does not appear to increase the likelihood of weight gain. Moderate intake may even aid weight loss additionally. Several studies have linked olive oil to beneficial effects on blood sugar and insulin sensitivity. Number 7, olive oil may fight Alzheimer's disease. Alzheimer's disease is the most common neurodegenerative disease in the world. One of its key features is the buildup of amyloid plaques inside your brain cells. One study in mice showed that olive oil can help remove these plaques. In addition to this, a human study of the Mediterranean diet with olive oil benefited brain function. Number 8, olive oil can help treat rheumatoid arthritis. Rheumatoid arthritis is an autoimmune disease characterized by deformed and painful joints. Though the exact cause is not well understood, it involves your immune system attacking normal cells by mistake. Olive oil supplements appear to improve inflammatory markers and remove oxidative stress in individuals with rheumatoid arthritis. Olive oil seems particularly beneficial when combined with fish oil, like cod liver oil, a source of anti-inflammatory omega-3 fatty acids. In one study, olive and fish oils significantly improve hand grip strength. Joint pain and morning stiffness in people with rheumatoid arthritis. Number 9. Olive oil has antibacterial properties. Olive oil contains many nutrients that can remove harmful bacteria. One of them is Helicobacter pylori. That's Helicobacter pylori, a bacteria that lives in your stomach that cause stomach ulcers and can cause stomach cancer. Test tube studies have shown that virgin olive oil will fight and defeat 8 strains of this bacterium, 3 of which are resistant to antibiotics. A study in humans suggested that 30 grams of extra virgin olive oil taken daily can eliminate Helicobacter pylori infection in 10 to 40% of people in as little as 2 weeks. This, my brethren and sisters, is wisdom. And to my good brethren in South Africa, Voyani, I pray that you're full joy in the show. I know you don't miss our show at all. It's daytime, big time daytime in South Africa, in Jamaica. And at this time, we like to talk about dreams. If you're just waking up and you had a dream, well, listen carefully and see if anything comes up that you remember seeing in your dream. Lose. To dream of losing anything denotes profit and loss. So you'll make money and you'll lose money too. If a woman dreams that she has lost her engagement or wedding ring, it indicates that her husband is in love with another woman. Lottery. To dream of a lottery wheel denotes wealth and happiness. Love. To dream that you are in love denotes popularity. Lucky. To dream that you are lucky denotes a successful career. Lunch. To take lunch is a sign of forgetfulness. Macaroni. To dream of macaroni denotes that you will be argued out of your rights. To eat it denotes sudden wealth. Machine. To dream of a machine denotes family quarrels. To operate one denotes profitable employment. To be in a machine denotes much pleasure. Machinery. To dream of machinery denotes that you are gifted along a certain line. You should therefore try to develop steadfastness of purpose, as you are already a genius. Mackerel. To dream of mackerel denotes sudden wealth. To eat it signifies an increase of children. Mad. To be mad in your sleep denotes selfishness. To see a mad person denotes persecution. Magazine. To dream that you read a magazine denotes sad news. To see others read one denotes flattery. Magic. To see a magician working magic denotes an increase of knowledge. To work it yourself denotes great and sincere friendship. Magnet. To dream of a magnet denotes that you will be persuaded against your will to commit an immoral act. Maid. To dream that you are a maid denotes bad luck on the following day. To dream that you employ a maid denotes honor. Male. To dream that you are employed in the post office is a sign of profitable investment. But to a postman, it foretells joy and much happiness, and that his job is secure. Man. To dream of a handsome black man denotes good fortune. A white man denotes scandal and remorse. To see men arguing denotes unfortunate investment. Men dressed in white, success. A strange man denotes discontent. Man in bed denotes pleasure. Man in black denotes sickness. A one-eyed man denotes that you are too hasty in business affairs. An old man denotes that you are studious. Manager. To be a manager in your sleep denote that you will be deceived in by one of your so-called friends. Mandingo. To see a Mandingo warrior denotes a voyage, a trip on a ship. Mandolin. To hear one play denotes sudden wealth. To play one yourself denotes a peaceful mind. Mangoes. Ripe mangoes denotes prosperity and happiness. Young green mangoes denotes failure in business. Manslaughter. To dream of manslaughter denotes depression. Map. To see a map denotes that you will succeed in your present undertakings. Manufacturer. To dream of a manufacturer denotes gain by dishonest means. Marbles. To dream that you play pitch marbles denote that you will succeed in winning back your lover. If, however, you dream that you are unable to play, it is a sign that you will not succeed in winning back your lover's affection to a certain extent. If you dream of marble stone, it denotes death. So make sure you don't dream that, I'm sorry for you. Okay. Market. To be in a market denotes loneliness. Masquerade. So if you dream see the John Canoe men, masquerading, it denotes that you will attend a weird party shortly. Matrimony. To dream that you are to be married denotes pleasure and abundance. Mattress. To dream of a mattress denotes security in business. Measles. To have an attack of measles denotes a dangerous undertaking. To see others sick with measles signifies unexpected good fortune. Meat. To see plenty meat denotes illness, generally a member of your family. Medal. To dream that you receive a medal denotes that you will be called upon to fill a dignified position. This position will not only bring you wealth, but also health. Remember that it is a good thing to thank the Almighty Creator and His feminine counterpart, the great Mother Nature, for all that they have done. He gave us the breath of life, code name oxygen, and she gave us food, code name rain, that falls upon the mown grass, that falls upon the trees, that give the animals their food, give us our foods, the water in the sea and the rivers that also give us fish. So really and truly we have our almighty parents and we should praise them. They are both worthy to be praised. For those of you who would like to know what's going on, check out my YouTube channel. Type the word King Majesty. There are other channels called King Majesty as well, so make sure that you get the right one. You can only do that by checking out the one that have over 2,200 persons on it. What do you call them? Subscribers, that's the word, yeah. And remember that for those of you who want to get readings done privately, properly done, you can call me at 876-844-2295. That's 876-844-2295. Remember, for what it's worth, that it is nice to be nice. Now, here's a few things that you should know. Your shoes are the first thing people subconsciously notice about you. Please, always wear nice shoes. Number 2, if you sit for more than 11 hours a day, there's a 50% chance that you may die within the next 3 years. So don't just sit around. Get up, do things. Number 3, there are at least 6 people in the world who look exactly like you. There's a 9% chance that you'll meet one of them in your lifetime. 4, sleeping without a pillow reduces back pain and keeps your spine stronger. Number 5, a person's height is determined by their father and their weight is determined by their mother. Number 6, if a part of your body falls asleep, you can almost always wake it up by shaking your head. Number 7, there are 3 things the human brain cannot resist noticing: food, attractive people, and danger. Number 8, right-handed people tend to chew food on their right side. 9, putting dried tea bags in smelly shoes will absorb the unpleasant odor for real. Number 10, according to Albert Einstein, if honeybees were to disappear from Earth, humans would be dead within 4 years. Number 11, there are so many kinds of apples on Earth that if you eat a new one every day, it would take over 20 years to try them all. Number 12, you can survive without eating for weeks, but you will only live 11 days without sleeping. Number 13, people who laugh a lot are healthier than those who don't laugh. Number 14, laziness and inactivity kills just as many people as smoking. Number 15, a human brain has a capacity to store 5 times as much information as Wikipedia. Number 16, our brain uses the same amount of power as a 10-watt light bulb. Number 17, our body gives enough heat in 30 minutes to boil 1.5 liters of water. 18, the ovum egg is the largest cell and the sperm is the smallest cell. Number 19, stomach acid is strong enough to dissolve razor blades. And finally, number 20, smile. It is the ultimate antidepressant. We thank you for being with us. We give thanks to Radio Jamaica for allowing us to be here. Remember, the views expressed right here on our show, Wisdom Unveiling on the Upper Deck, are not necessarily the views of Radio Jamaica. Let me make that clear. We thank all our listeners, all our callers, and most importantly, we thank Almighty God and Mother Nature for giving us the strength, the love, the vision, the wisdom to do the show. We give thanks and praises. On behalf of myself, Majesty, and
Jacob,
we want to wish you a very happy year. Remember, we all need to pray that we don't get any earthquake because there's a very serious fault off the coast of Kingston recently found, and it is really scary. Remember, we all need to pray because this is the year of the dragon, Ihio's year, and in this year, it comes every 12 years. If there's to be any earthquakes, you get it seriously, really seriously, in such a year. So let's just live good, live clean, live in love. I remember the time to be on point with Almighty God is now. Thank you. Walk good, live clean, stay sweet, and remember it is nice to be nice. Blessed. Selah.